The Bostonian is Matt Perrault.
This is our city.
The Book is Dave Sharapan.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
Together, they are the Bostonian versus the Book.
You covered! You covered 12! I covered!
Follow the show on Twitter at Boston versus the Book.
How do you like them apples?
Bringing you the best insight on sports betting news, Matt and Dave's daily picks, and an entertaining and unfiltered dive into the sports betting industry. Here's Dave Sharapan and Matt Perrault.
And here we go.
Happy Roll Call Friday, everybody. What is up? Welcome into another episode of the Bostonian versus the Book. Dave Sharapan, the Book, Matt Perrault, the Bostonian, live on YouTube. And in the chat is the Brigade. If you have not watched this show live, we highly recommend you do so. Today being Roll Call Friday, the chat is why we do Roll Call Friday. You guys have a chance to get your name called out if you are active in the chat watching live. So if you're on Twitter, thank you. You can switch on over if you want to the Boston versus the Book at Boston versus the Book YouTube channel. So we know you're there.
Yeah.
Sports Grid Replay TV, Sirius XM channel 159.
Tonight.
You get Dave and I again tonight. Tonight on Sports Grid. How are you, sir? LA Dodgers. Interesting.
Yeah, everybody said I should wear the Philly stuff. So between
noise.
the doctor, he was texting me this morning with the doctor's parlay for the weekend, and he said, you know, there's not a more lovable team than the Phillies. Bring the people to Philly stuff. I said, have you been watching the show all week? I've been wearing the Philly stuff all week. We had them in game 1 and game 2 of their wild card series. We got there. So today, LA kind of day. We got Nicky the Blades, double-digit dogs. He sent them in. I don't know if I like any of them. They didn't go so good before, but he sent them. Late night last night for you, late night last night for me. Not because we were out shooting dice at the champagne room. We got kids. We got things going on. I got more appointments this morning for female parts and all kind of things. Everybody's doing their thing. And I was like, wait, you're going where? To see who? About what? I don't know nothing about it. I'm learning about plumbing and all kind of other things, and I'm not talking about the house, if you know what I'm saying. But Roll Call Friday, Sonic, unbelievable job again today. Mikey, awesome, tremendous job. Kincaid yesterday, absolutely killed it. What do you say, white milk, lactose intolerant? I don't know. All of it was there. We're going to get into all of that today on Roll Call Friday. Everybody's piling in. The crowd's getting here. A little bit late arriving crowd like the LA crowd. In the next 5 minutes, put the city you're watching the show from right now, or you're listening to the show, driving around. If you're watching in the car, meaning listening in the aux, that counts too. So no roll calls yet. Roll calls about 75 minutes from right now. Be about 12:15-ish or so. We'll shout out the area codes, 3 digits, and where you're at. You know, JC from KC. Put the temperature. We're very curious about that.
Wow.
Perrault. Emerson's here today? Is that true?
Emerson Lotzia will be joining us here in about 5 minutes. So buckle up. He's coming in hot. He's all fired up. He's going to have, we'll see what he's going to say today. String cheese and all coming in here for us from DK Sportsbook. So our friend Emerson's going to stop on by on a Roll Call Friday. Before we get to him and to what happened last night, just a quick on the passing of Dick Butkus, who I was obviously way too young to have seen him play.
Correct.
But from a media personality standpoint, Dick Butkus was one of the people that, like, when I was told about what football was, how it used to be played, like, this was one of the guys. And then I had a chance to meet him. I had a chance to interview him a bunch of times because he was always doing something with somebody. Yeah. The guy was just really active, always loved to lend his name and likeness to either causes or clients or to different events. And in Des Moines, he was always around because of Chicago and the Bears and everything else that was going into it. So that was a sad day yesterday to find out that he had passed away. And then what do the Bears do? Bears go out there and play their best game of the year.
It's crazy because I get texts from people that are in the business and they're like, the Bears can't lose tonight. What? What do you mean? Why? Dick Butkus just died. Crazy that somebody would put the correlation one or the other, but everybody got something.
Well, okay. I guess when Walter Payton passed,
Yep.
The Bears went out and like destroyed whoever they played the very next day.
Yeah. That came in a text to me too. Oh, Dave, you're going on Sports Grids. Give out the Bears. Bears can't lose. Okay. All right, relax. Like the Bears before the game. And then I talked to you after the game about something else, about our guy, in Hawaii and all that other stuff. And you said you took the total and went up and went under. When you cut the clip of the show yesterday, we talked it out that you said you're going to take the Bears and go over 38. It was easy.
I was going to, but I told you in that clip, I said I'd not bet it yet. I was trying to figure it out. So I just created myself a middle that ended up losing. So, but it was a smaller wager than my full unit bet. So it was just to have something on it. I was like,
but you got out of it by betting over while the game was going on. So
I went 3-1 on props and I got the game over. So it was a profitable game. It didn't cut into my losses did not cut into the wins all that much. So it was a profitable day. The over was the easiest, was the bigger play of the day. And that was the one that came in. I told you on the phone, I got out of it live by betting over 51 in game because that game was going to fly. I was like, you just saw it going. And I was like, my goodness gracious, the Bears aren't losing. So plus 11.5, that was good. Right. But I had under 51. So once the total got to 51, I bet over to get out of it. And it was just a punt out of the bet. So look, we'll get into the Bears a bit more after we talk to Emerson, but Thursday nights, it's really hard.
What?
Picking winners on Thursday night. Like if you're in the contest, don't pick Thursdays, guys. Like not just point spread. Like don't pick Thursday for survivor picks. It's just so hard. Because you even said it like yesterday, and I agreed with it. Like, when does the road team do well on Thursday Night Football? Home team looked asleep for the whole game. It's weird.
Newbie gave me a great stat that he got from Ralph Michaels, friend of the show as well, about teams that play overtime and then come on a short week. We're like 2-22 or something in the last 24 games where that's happened. Because it doesn't happen that often. But when it's happened, and again, that those trends don't mean caca, nothing. But it puts it in your mind like, hey, that may be part of the handicap that I missed. Maybe stay off the game. Maybe take the Bears or know what I'm getting into if I take Washington. At what point in a game did you go, it's a wrap?
17-0.
It's exactly right. I was going to say after they scored the second time, but there was an opportunity for Washington to score, and they didn't, and they got the field goal. And I was on the air with Taylor and Ranieri, and I was like, yeah, what do you guys like for the weekend? And, I was done talking about the game because it was done.
Yeah, it was over. The game was over.
At any point in the game, did you feel like the Bears were going to lose it?
No.
Right at the beginning of the second half, the Commanders come down and score, bang, bang, bang. And I was like, 3 plays, I think it was quick. And I was like, oh, here we go. Just like last week. They better get a field goal. They better get a couple first downs, something. And they did. And I was like, okay, that's it. It's a wrap. So, listen, Justin Fields looked better than people thought, huh? I'm ready to tank for Caleb yet? Or,
Everyone's saying they're taking their victory lap. It was never his fault. He was never the problem. Blah 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 blah. But we'll get into that game a bit more after we talk to our friend. Let's go to my home city.
Is he here?
He's here. He's always on time. It's always perfect.
I'm here. I'm always here on time, dude.
Always here on time. It's
dude.
Actually,
all
look
right.
at you sporting. Are you really sporting a Section 10 podcast T-shirt at the moment? Oh my gosh. How about this?
This is vintage now.
Is Steve Perrault paying you to wear this on this show right now? This is phenomenal.
No. Neither Steve nor Jared have I think the rights to this thing anymore.
Really?
Oh. Yeah. No.
Wait,
think,
Section 10's not theirs anymore?
No, dude. I think it's a Barstool thing. Like that was a Barstool thing, and I think Barstool still has control of it.
Oh my gosh.
And I think they would love to take it away from them and obtain it and hold on to it and bring it back home to Papa.
Right?
But no, man.
How's Papa doing? How's Papa doing? Are you good? I mean, where have you been?
No. No. Fuck you. Don't do that. because
Whoa!
no, don't do that because I fire up our group text all the time. And when I say fuck you, it means I love you. Come on.
Yes,
Of course. Of course. That's how you say it when you're married. How you doing? Good morning. Fuck you too. Hey!
Dude, I fire up the group chat all the time. You know, I've been throwing little hints. I said, dude, BVB Brigade, like, I kind of fucking miss them. Would love to come back, you know? And I'm not going to invite myself, but I feel like we're at the point in our relationship, the three of us, where I can invite myself on.
Come on in.
Do you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You could.
Like,
You want to? Sure.
We're family here.
Family.
We're family. Which guys, I have to just say this really quick while it's at the top of my head. I just got out of a meeting. Confirmed your boy's coming to Vegas for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Confirmed. Let's go.
Nice. Now here's the question: Where did they tell you where you're staying yet? Because I'm so curious where the media staying here is going to be very difficult. Because I'm guessing the media is going to stay off the strip. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah. So I wanted. All right. Is there? I don't remember a lot when people tell me things. So is there a hotel called the D? Does that make sense? Okay, so I think that might be. I think that might be where we're at.
Okay.
That's Derek Stevens, who owns Circa. Yeah, the D is down the street.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It's walkable to Circa, right? And I'm in Circa because I think we're going to have a big space. DraftKings Network. We're going to have a big space on Radio Row where that is. Is that Mandalay Bay? I think maybe it is.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to utilize our studio space with the VSiN arm of the company. So we're going to be busy. We're going to be doing stuff. I said, you don't need to get me a room because I'm staying on Dave's couch again with his mother-in-law. She's going to see me eating the shredded cheese out of the bag at 2 a.m. in my assless chaps.
Oh, God. I forgot about the assless chaps. That's right. Oh,
buddy,
Lord.
It's happening. Okay. We're going to get weird. And are you guys going to do like a gathering with the BVB Brigade out there for that week or anything?
We just got an interesting email yesterday about somebody who said, hey, we know someone who has a space that would make it very cool for you guys to do it. So can we talk? So we are in the conversations about we want to do like a BVB special live show party where all of our friends in the media and all of our friends in the brigade who are coming to Vegas, that we can all get together and hang out.
Let's do it.
So that's our plan, but it's October, so we got 5 months. So
I can't wait to see you guys in person again.
Fun.
Like we're gonna have a fucking blast. You know,
are you staying the whole week? Are you staying the whole week?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be there the whole week, babe. I'm gonna be there the whole week.
Look, but you may see me beforehand because if I go back to Boston for a week in November, I promise you. No. It's not even a joke. I promise you this will happen because now because I may be there from Monday to Sunday. And so there may be times where I'm just going to like give my kid to my family and be like, see you later.
I'm going out. Dude. Right. Give your kid to the family. Like we don't have to go like batshit crazy or anything, but we should. No.
I just want to go to this. I haven't gone into this. I haven't seen, there's places down in the south end of the city in the seaport that I need to see because everyone's telling me how crazy it is.
It's insane,
and I haven't seen it in a while. And they're like, you need to see these places. I'm like, okay. It's like New York City there now over in the seaport. I hardly recognize it. Just high rises everywhere. Everything is so expensive over there. It's like the cost of living in New York City is in the seaport, dude. Yeah.
Just avoid it. Stay away from it, dude.
We'll see it. We'll go to a dinner, hang out, live there.
There's a shot we might end up in Pittsburgh in December for the Patriots Steelers. We'll keep you posted on that.
I could get down. I could get down with that.
Yeah.
I would love to pop over. I could stuff Samir in a suitcase, bring him with me. He went to college there at Pittsburgh. He could show us around.
That's fine.
Have you guys been to Pittsburgh?
Nice.
I have not. Dave is from Pittsburgh, so.
Oh, that's right, Dave. That's a stupid question on my part. I'm sorry about that. Let me just tell you something. Let me tell you. You know what, Dave? I couldn't tell you that was Pittsburgh behind you if you gave me fucking guesses.
It looks like Jacksonville.
It does look like Jacksonville. Two great cities with great salt of the earth people. But real talk, Pittsburgh, incredible people. I've been there 3 times. I have never had a bad minute spent in that freaking gorgeous city, dude.
It's really pretty.
People were so nice, and I thoroughly enjoyed the food. We talked about it before, you fucking throw French fries on anything. Like, you are my jam. And then they're like, it's not even the sandwiches. They'll be like, here's a salad. Like, everyone's feeling all healthy and shit. And then here are fries on your salad.
Right, don't talk.
What is that called? Dave, what was that called? Fries in your salad? What's that called?
Fries on your salad. That's what it's called. Fries.
People like order,
really?
like, I want a Caesar,
Wow,
I want a
that's
Caesar
creative.
salad with French fries. Right.
Salad with fries. Yeah. Steak salad with fries. Yeah. They put fries on everything. You can put fries on whatever you want. E, why are you not in London?
Dude,
Like, this
because
I mean, like, they've stayed, they won last week. They've over. I figured this is a perfect week for you to be there.
it's really, really fucking annoying to me because my wife is from Buffalo, Bills fan. When this thing was announced months and months ago, I said, this is our time to shine. We could go over there. We could enjoy a game day experience across the pond. I said, it's the only thing that I would give a shit about doing. See the game, really fun. The rest, we can go to museums, shopping, eat, whatever you want to do. And she's like, no, I don't want to go over there and do that and go to the game. And I'm like, dude, what? Like, you have to step it up, babe. Or, you know what I do is I say,
before the
you
shoe
sleep
thing
there tonight, babe. After you sleep in. No, I'm
Tables
just
have turned.
There's no way I said that.
No,
There's no way.
Definitely
But
not. We'll edit that part out. Was this before the shoe thing that happened when the dog ate the shoe?
This was way before the shoe thing. So the shoe thing didn't impact her decision at all, and still being like low key salty, even though you got new shoes out of it. So shout out to me and our dog Georgia.
I have to ask, how many candles are on your mantle right now?
Unbelievable.
How many candles are on the
All right,
fireplace?
those are like display, bro.
But how many are there? How many are there right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I tell you what, the nights when they are lit up, they're lit up. All right. Well, hey, listen, I know I come home tired from work, putting this company DraftKings on my back like JanSport. If these candles are lit up,
yeah, it's time.
If these candles are lit up, yeah, you finish the rest, baby.
Yeah, right.
But Dave, hey, I know they say like don't bet with your heart, right?
Yeah,
but
you are
Jags over the Bills, upset of the week. I am
Money
calling
line?
it.
Money
I'm
line?
calling straight money line, dude. I think I built a 4-leg money line parlay, all just with ugly looking underdogs. But Jags are one of them.
Okay.
I really like how they've stayed around. They've hung around. They're comfortable.
Yeah.
The Bills, right? Tell me this. Tell me I'm wrong. This seems just kind of like they're coming off this high and putting together like with one of the best games I've seen all season long. You kick the shit out of the Dolphins, and the Jags are just comfortable over there. And also the Jags, Josh Allen, playing just as good as the Bills, Josh Allen, right now. And the Jags got the best of them a couple of years ago. The Jags have the better Josh Allen. That's fine. So everyone can get off the Jags or the Josh Allen, Bills Josh Allen MVP train after this weekend when the Jags upset them. I'm telling you guys, it's going to happen.
So we get the Jags team that played Atlanta last week, not the Jags team that played Houston the week before at home.
And even the Jags team that played Atlanta last week, like it's still like not there, but I feel like it's like it's like one more week across the pond and you're just going to get your shit together. And then you're going to come back and then you're going to beat the piss out of the Colts next week. And you're going to take control of the AFC South once again.
Oh,
so you're not concerned at all about the offense?
Oh, I'm concerned. I'm concerned. But dude, I was 6 to midnight thinking about this offense entering the year. And it's like, there's something about Press Taylor, who's the offensive coordinator, and why, I don't know, Doug Peterson has this like weird obsession with him. This is kind of what killed him when he was in Philadelphia. Do you remember this? Like Press Taylor came in and then like he refused to kind of remove Press from like the play calling duties. And that was kind of the demise of Doug. We need Doug to slide back in like he did last year when that offense went on that incredible second half tear. and take over the offense again. Dude, never in my life would I be so nervous about seeing a team have 3rd and 1, 2nd and 1. They had 1st and goal at the 1 against the Chiefs, and they threw it like 3 straight times. And I said, what are you doing? Like, where is the brotherly love shove or the ass push or the tush push, whatever you want to call it. And it's so
like
funny.
the tush push? Are you in favor of the tush push?
I don't have a problem with it, but you know what's going to happen. The offseason, they're going to somehow make it illegal. You know, because it's almost illegal. They should.
It's rugby. It's not why. It's rugby. It's not football. It's rugby.
Man, it's not rugby. It's fucking football. It's the NFL. I'm watching football. Right.
You're pushing somebody. It's not. Well,
here's the thing. Don't let them get in the. Don't let them get in the position to have 3rd and 1 then, or 4th and 1. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I think the QB sneak is a tough enough play to stop as is without 3 guys behind heavily pushing. And look, Eagle fans, this is like their hill to die on now. You tell them the tush push is illegal, and now they're all going nuts. Yeah. Like it's wild to watch.
Yeah, this is like who was the head coach of Miami when the Wildcat started taking over? Remember that? And then,
I know you're saying
Joe.
Everybody did it.
Yeah.
And
then and then every other team decided to hop on. Like you hear the cliche, it's a copycat league, but we have literally seen every team pull this out of their hat over the past few weeks, including last night with the Bears. I think the Bears did it a few times,
multiple times. Yeah.
Which
Justin Fields.
I don't know if I'm the Bears. I'm like, no, Justin, stop playing well right now and have us potentially think about keeping you around. They're going to have the top 2 picks in the draft, right? Because you have them.
They could draft Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. 1-2.
Fucking awesome. that immediately.
How awesome is it if they don't have an offensive line?
Well, true. True. You can figure that out. I don't know. They've got to have an ass ton of cap space because they suck, right?
Yeah. You have a chance to get generational talent better instantly. Yes. Bears fans are definitely going, what did we do last night? We looked great. Why did we look good? This is not what we want. You want to lose right now.
And also, we talked about this morning on Gojo and Golick, that there were only 3 receivers that he went to. So it was DJ Moore, 8 catches, Cole Kmet, 5, and then Robert Tonyan. So he only went to 1 wide receiver. He went to 2 tight ends and 1 wide receiver last night. Right. And honestly, Washington is an absolute fraud, guys. They played Arizona week 1, I think it was, and then the Broncos. If they didn't play those guys, those 2 teams, they'd be 0-5. And I think all of a sudden we're starting to think, maybe between the 2 coaches last night, we were talking about the wrong one being the first one fired.
You think Ron Rivera?
Yeah, and then you saw Magic Johnson, who's part owner of that team now, come out and tweet about how the team has no fire, no grit. And then scary Terry McLaurin is agreeing with him.
I don't know what's going on there.
Well, that's where Eric Bieniemy being on the staff, that the rumor is Eric Bieniemy being there. That's the whole point, is that move Rivera out, put Bieniemy as the head coach.
Okay.
That's the move, is that Bieniemy gets his shot to be a head coach by taking over midseason with the Commanders to see what he can do to turn around the team.
I gotcha. Okay.
So that's the theory.
All right, your division, because you're a Jacksonville guy. Big game in the division, Tennessee and the Colts.
Yeah.
The line has moved to Tennessee. Tennessee looks like, dare I say, I don't want to start any shit, but they look like the best team in the division.
Because I would argue that's like the Texans, and I said it earlier this week. I said I think the Texans right now, this moment, with the entire division completely living up to expectations, and it's like that meme where it's like, oh, these women having a mid-off. Well, it's all 4 teams having a mid-off right now. They're all 2-2, but to me, the Texans are the best team with currently the best quarterback in the AFC South. It's true. And while their defense at times, their run defense has been a wee bit atrocious, their secondary is top 10 in the league in terms of passing yards allowed. So
look at the future for the AFC South. Look at the quarterback play. Anthony Richardson is playing really well. He's a boom or bust player. Okay. I give it to you.
With Jonathan Taylor was like, oh shit. Like, forget the trade request. I'm coming back. Like,
I better get back. And that's why I like them to actually, maybe knock off the Titans this week. But the Titans have a quarterback issue, right? So that they're going to put the three other teams in the division appear to be set for the next couple of seasons with pretty good quarterbacks. It's going to be, I don't think the AFC South is going to be as big of a, cupcake division in the next
it's not
years.
I don't think it'll be, because I will admit, it's been through some trying times. It's been the butt of many jokes, but I don't think it's going to be the case for much longer, Matty. I think you absolutely nailed that. And I do like the Colts this weekend. Give me the Colts. Give me the Colts straight up, because the Titans have been I think the Titans' best player has really been Nick Folk. Their kicker, man.
You're correct. He's been great. He's a Patriot.
Yeah, and Mike Vrabel does make a bit of a difference, with that team. What are they doing with their quarterbacks? Because
they've got two guys waiting in the wings, and they're going to see when Tannehill's finally, when they're ready to move off of Tannehill, they'll either give it to Levis or they'll give it to the kid they drafted 2 years ago.
Yeah, and I don't know.
I'm guessing Will Levis is the guy.
Really?
He's the second round pick from Kentucky last year.
Yeah, and they didn't. And then who was the other dude out of Liberty? Right, they took the year before.
Yeah.
I think they.
Malik.
Yeah. Malik Willis, right?
Malik Willis. Yeah, Malik Willis. Yeah.
Okay,
Malik
so
Willis,
clearly, limited action they saw for him. They were like, "Fuck, dude, we got to take a quarterback first pick or whatever that is in the second round."
Second round, right? Yeah. They took Levis, right?
Yeah. So I don't even know if they know what the hell they're doing there, because it's not like Tannehill has been lighting it up at all. But
so you like Houston? You like Houston and Atlanta this week, E?
I do.
Yeah, the only reason I'm a little nervous about that, and I do like them, Matty, and I'm taking Houston straight up in Atlanta. The only reason I'm a little nervous about it is because, again, I go back to the run defense by the Texans, and also what's the bread and butter? What's the bread and butter for Atlanta?
Yeah, of course,
it's they run the football. But Desmond Ritter has been a mistake-riddled individual right now. I think the Texans just let it happen. Let them implode. Let them just kill themselves. Let them step on their own foot. And then you've got this rookie quarterback who been playing behind an offensive line that is
makeshift.
Makeshift. Dude, that's what pissed me off so much when they beat the shit out of the Jags a few weeks ago. They were missing 4 starters in the offensive line, and the Jags didn't sack him a single time because he's getting shit done on his own. And it's so impressive. Man, I saw him in that first preseason game against
he looks awful. The Patriots.
I tweeted out. I said, I've seen it.
Horrible.
He's a bust. And he's completely proved me wrong through 4
weeks. Since that game, CJ Stroud has been absolutely unbelievable. And look at the cool thing about the Texans is that Nico Collins and Tank Dell are 2 receivers that people didn't know much about going into the year. They thought they could be decent. They've been unbelievable. I mean, huge games receiving, and he clearly has chemistry with his receivers. But you're right about the line. He gets the ball out fast. Dude, he's not holding the ball.
No, he's not. And that's all Dell needed. Dell just needed a decent quarterback. That's what he needed. And the guy's just absolutely exploded. The division.
And Dameon Pierce last year was a really good running back, again, behind a bad offensive line, and he's now picking up. He started off a little slowly, but he's now picking up the pace. Falcons off the trip from London where they look lifeless, and now they come back home to take on a really hungry team. I mean, look, my teaser of the week is taking the Colts up and taking the Texans up to plus 7.5, plus 8.5, crossing 7 on both. And both those teams should win the game outright.
Yeah. I want you to know in my week money line 4-leg parlay, I'm taking Pittsburgh over the Ravens too. I want you to know that, Mr. Pittsburgh. I think Tomlin's going to be pissed. I know they're missing some really important pieces. There's dude, listen, I need it. I'm spending a $2 bonus bet on this. I really I really need to win this.
It's going to get you some, I hope the wife don't need more new shoes, because I'm worried about this now. I'm really worried about this.
Listen, what you have zero faith in your guys?
He has zero faith in his guys.
Well, I liked it better when I knew Mitch was playing. Now that they're going to try to force Kenny to play, and he may be hurt, he's not. I don't know if he practiced all week. I don't like what's going on there. I'm waiting to find out from somebody that's at practice today exactly, and we'll see what I decide to do for the weekend, if I do anything at all. E, what's your plans for the weekend? What's going on? The candles getting lit this weekend? Are you doing anything special, or what's going on there this weekend?
I hope so. I truly hope. Maybe what I'll do, maybe I'll be the one lighting them because she's already called me. She's having this shitty day at work. Called me a bunch of times. Of course, being an all-star husband, I answer. I'm there for.
Right.
Maybe what I do is I have the candles lit. Maybe I go down the road here on Newberry and grab some Shake Shack. I know she likes a single patty with some fries.
I know exactly where you live now. Okay, I know exactly where you live now. All right.
Fuck, dude, I'll give you my address. Whatever, bro. Come over whenever you want. Anyone in the BVB Brigade, come on over. We'll have.
There's guys that live right around the corner from you. They want to meet you. I'm telling you.
That's great. I would love to.
We got to get together.
Come
you
over.
might have to host.
Help me walk my dogs.
Exactly. Yeah.
But dudes, I'm also hosting now on the weekends. The Sweat, the show that we used to do like during the week, has been bumped up to 2 hours. It's from 8 to 10 Eastern now on the weekends, and it's on DraftKings Network. But anybody who has VSiN, we're also simulcast on VSiN like the whole time. So if you guys want to catch us there, and then like I'm filling in a lot throughout the week on the Gojo and Golic show now. So
8 a.m. Nice. 8 a.m.
Yeah,
Eastern?
It's 8 a.m. Eastern time, 8 to 10. So it's funny, dude. Our first fucking week when we launched the new show, late August, we had some people there in Circa. And as we're launching, so that's 5 a.m. out west Vegas time, there are dudes passed out in the sports book. And there's my ugly mug on the fucking big screen with the show. And I'm like, hell yeah, those are my people. I am talking
so good
to my people right now.
Wait, question. Do you like onion rings?
Yeah, I fucking love onion rings.
Have you gone to Stephanie's on Newbury yet for those?
Yeah, I have. So you really like Stephanie's, don't you?
Oh, it's a family place for us. I don't like it a lot. It just,
all right, let me ask you this.
Tell the truth, they're not good. You can say it.
No, they're good. They have a tower. They have an onion ring tower at Stephanie's at Newbury Street. That's phenomenal. Look at the dog. That's phenomenal.
I know. She's like, I like an onion ring. And I said, I like
What's
you.
Aww. Making out on TV.
Wait, when's the last time you've been there?
Let's see.
Before the pandemic? Was it before the pandemic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's completely changed in a way because a lot of these restaurants are the same ownership group. They've like kind of moved menus around. So where the Met used to be, which is right next to what used to be an old little oyster bar called Salty Girl. So now Stephanie's has the Met menu, which to me was an increase in quality. Yeah, but dude, it's onion rings. How do you fuck up an onion ring? And whether the shoestring onion rings, the big old fat
big fatties, the fatties.
Oh, so good. And just and I just need 2 dipping sauces for onion rings: ranch and ketchup. That's it.
Oh, do you mix them?
Oh, I can mix them. Yeah.
Do the Taylor Swift mix? Do you see that? I did that. They came out with a mix.
Does the BVB Brigade, have they been embracing the Taylor Swift shit, or is this overkill at this point?
I think it's fake. So I think it's a whole scam and a whole entire packaged, promoted PR campaign. So
No, I'm with you. It's Maddie, I enjoy all of your tweets when it's like just kind of like a little, jab when I see you tweeting about like the Taylor Swift stuff, because you're exactly right, dude. You're exactly right.
It just is. I mean, I'm a Taylor Swift fan, and my daughter and my sister are both monster fans. My daughter goes to sleep every night to the long pond sessions. I listen to Taylor Swift every single damn night. I literally have, in my life, but when you look at it and you look at the PR campaign with Kelsey and State Farm and all the celebrities and the movie coming out and now the tour, it's all too damn perfect. And then we found out this week, that Taylor Swift's people through NBC or through the NFL rather went to NBC and ESPN and all the networks trying to ask for free advertisements for her movie. And 2 of them said yes, including NBC said yes. And ESPN, who said yes, who had the games in which Taylor Swift was there. Come on. That's
ridiculous.
Right. So like, was your kid or even yours, Dave, like the Swift fans, were they more into the NFL these past 2 weeks though? Were they like, I want to sit here and watch her like in the box, like at these games and stuff like that? Because that's where the NFL, while they don't necessarily, in my opinion, are worried, they're not worried about losing us. We're going to show up no matter what.
No.
They care about gaining that
Yes, my daughter
females.
walked into the dining room while I'm watching the game last night. I'm watching the Bears and the Commanders. She looks at the TV set and she goes, "Where's the Chief game?" And I go, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Aren't the Chiefs playing?" And I'm like, "No." She's like, "So no Taylor." I was like, "No Taylor." This is what they want. They put Taylor Swift and the NFL next to each other where 9-year-old girls are looking for the game.
Yeah.
Success.
And the mayor of Minneapolis is looking very thirsty right now, being like, come on down. Come to the Vikings game this weekend. And I don't know. Ridiculous. Half the country now is like, nah, I'm kind of over it. And then the other half is
overkill.
Like, yeah, let's do it.
See, our house is the opposite. We got an ocean of estrogen, but I got like gangster rap daughters. Like they like, they walk around listening to Eminem and all kind of other stuff. They're not Swifties, and they could care less about it. And immediately my 9-year-old little consig says she violated girl code, and this is too much, and this is all a work or whatever the word she used was. And I was like, wow. How do you know?
Well, she sounds smart. She's using big enough words you can't even remember.
I believe me. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, it's all nonsense. Last one from me.
Yeah, what's up?
Before we get you out of here, Perrault has another one for you. Are you watching the baseball at all? Are you watching any baseball, or have you packed it in with the baseball?
No, man.
You're done. You're
done.
And
Perrault, you know how it is like around here. Like the baseball vibes in this city have just been dog shit for so long. I will say it is fun flipping on some of these games. Like I'm kind of into watching Atlanta because they're so good. So I'm looking forward to seeing like how that series shapes out, and also the Dodgers. I need those two on an absolute collision course right now. But I don't know, man. Like last night, I've been using it more to like kind of fall asleep at night. Like I'll put
no, that's fine. That's what you do back east. That's fine. I totally get it.
And like,
is Shohei to Boston rumors? Like, are they actually talking about that shit there?
Yes,
Monday,
they are. There are
Dave's
people
jumping
writing
ahead. That's our Monday topic, Dave. You're jumping ahead. Shohei Watch is not dead. Shohei Watch is alive.
It is alive and well. And you know what? There's a factor to it too. I think I don't know which national reporter mentioned it the other day. Like, he's a New Balance guy. This is the headquarters of New Balance. That could play a huge fucking.
And his best friend plays in Boston.
Yes, and the Red Sox are in on some of these other young studs interested to come over from Japan. Like all that's going to do is make him more comfortable. Do you know what I mean? And this city will embrace the shit out of him.
Oh my
God. The city,
God.
if somehow he comes there and doesn't perform right away, the city will also let you hear it. But here's a quick question for you guys. Like, what's his deal look like now? Because you don't pay him to be the two-way player right now, do you? It's going to be a more okay. Yeah. So like it's not going to be the 10-year deal that it probably was before, though, right?
No,
this is going to be what, maybe a 5-year?
It's probably 40 to 50 million, 6, 7, 8 years. I mean, he wants to pitch, but he doesn't have to. I mean, a lefty power bat at Fenway Park.
Oh God.
Let's go. Yeah. I mean, that's like.
I mean, you don't even need to have a power bat to be a lefty. Like,
we know what a left-handed power bat can do at Fenway Park. We've seen it obviously with the numerous players who have come through who have been that for the Red Sox. So you've got a chance to take up that mantle, that legacy. Big Papi, Mo Vaughn, whatever, go through it. And I can't believe it's even remotely true, but I think it actually is true because it makes total sense. All the boxes get checked and it makes sense.
I don't know. And let's see what they do with like a new general manager here too, Maddie. Maybe a general manager is somehow able to come in and convince ownership. Hey, let's spend a little more. Or, hey, guys, I know we've been a little more, pinching pennies in a way here. Yes, cheap. I'm just trying to find a nice way to do it. But yeah, fuck it. They've been super cheap.
Yeah.
Guys, if we have an opportunity to land this dude who is a worldwide phenom and the closest thing to the face of the sport as you're going to get, you have to act on that if his interest is mutual. It would be the dumbest business decision to not consider it or talk aloud about it and approach him about it if you're ownership here. You cannot, pun intended, swing and miss at an opportunity like this.
You should light the candles and have him come over. Have Shohei come over.
Hey, Listen, when they were here in town a few months ago, Matt, I don't know if you saw Shohei's Instagram story. He's posting like rooftop pics from the Back Bay neighborhood here.
Sunset.
Yeah. And
Dave
immediately,
I believe this. I've been telling Dave this since
you said he's not going to Boston. You were the first one to say he's
possible.
not, and then you started to come around. You're so full of shit.
I said
I told you he's going to Boston.
Wait. I said if he was going to go to an East Coast city, and I still think he goes to the West Coast, but if he goes to an East Coast city, everything lines up to go to Boston.
Of course.
It all lines up to go to Boston.
I agree. I don't think Boston's atop his list, but I do agree if he's coming East Coast.
Yes.
Matt absolutely nailed it.
I still think it's Dodgers, Giants, Mariners are coming before the Red Sox.
Dodgers, it's one of those it's the meme. How can he keep getting away with this from Breaking Bad? That's how I am with the Dodgers. Like
they'll trade Freddie Freeman. They'll trade one of their big tickets. They'll make room for Ohtani. They'll figure it out. He'll play first base. They'll trade Fremont. They'll trade Freddie Freeman and he'll play first base.
You better get Emerson out of here and get back to the football.
You're phenomenal, my friend. I appreciate the time.
I love you guys.
Don't be a stranger.
Love you, E.
Don't worry. I will not be a stranger. I'll see you. See you, BBB Brigade. I love you guys.
I love you. Emerson Lotzia from DraftKings DK Sportsbook joining us here on the on a day on Roll Call Friday. Okay, let me get everything set up here back so we can be good to go. And we're back. Okay, good to go there.
Nice Jacksonville outright. Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't really agree with that, but I mean, I hope he's right. I mean, but I think if I was going to bet the game, I'd bet the Bills. I'm probably not going to bet the game most likely, but I bet the Bills. Yeah, just the Bills are just the Bills right now. I don't think because Jacksonville stayed over there and because they play there more often, I don't think that really matters all that much when it comes to talent like Buffalo. I mean, they're clicking right now. Okay, we talked about this briefly, but the Bears win their first game of the year. After the game, Magic Johnson, who is a limited partner, fires this off. Tonight's the Commanders played with no intensity or fire. We didn't compete in the first half, got down 27-3 heading into halftime. It was too big of a hole to climb out of, and that's why we ended up losing 40-20. Fair or foul for a limited partner, former NBA player, all-star, Hall of Famer, champion to go public?
Is there any chance that that's actually Magic pushing the buttons on his own Twitter account?
Yes.
No chance.
No, I disagree with you, Dave. I disagree with you. Magic is I've talked to Magic about business. Magic is extremely brand conscious. He may have not pressed it himself, but those are his words. That's not somebody going rogue. That's not a PR person. That's what Magic Johnson is saying publicly. Now, did he press send himself? But those are his words that he put out there publicly for a reason.
Okay. I don't believe it. But yeah, what's he supposed to say?
Nothing. Be quiet. You're a limited partner. Nothing. Did the other owner, did the main partner, the main face of the team, did he comment?
I'm going to guess the main partner doesn't have Twitter.
He owns two other teams.
Who?
The main owner of the of the Commanders owns two other teams.
Two other teams in what sports?
I think he owns the Sixers and he owns hockey team. I forget which hockey team. Maybe the Islanders. I forget who he owns. This is his third team he purchased.
Really?
Yeah. This guy's a massive. He owns a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So he ain't on Twitter. I don't know. I just it's
Josh Harris. Josh Harris. Let's see.
Irvin Johnson. Magic's Twitter account has become like the Andrew Luck account did. Like it's fun to tweet stuff now. Him doing a football tweet is so ironic, but also funny. And
he owns the Devils and the Sixers is who Josh Harris owns.
Wow, Josh Harris, there it is. Yeah,
yeah. Huh. He owns three teams. So
it's the Sixers, the Devils, and the Commanders now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He bought the Commanders off of Daniel Snyder.
And his
well, it's going to be a long couple years for this guy, Josh Harris. He bought the Commanders. Well, you got a team. There's only 32 of them. Okay, it's going to be a while. You bought the Sixers, that mess. Good luck with that. It's been a long, long time.
Yep.
And then the Devils,
who are good.
They're good, but
young. up and
want to
coming.
win a championship? I don't know.
No, but I'm saying is that he's been around. He knows not to put something like this out there because it gets picked up very, very quickly.
He doesn't care. He owns 3 teams. Why would he say anything? He has that old FU money times 100, times 1,000. He ain't worried about tweeting.
I think it's new movies. It's new money for him. But yeah, I mean, I think it's worth noting because I don't. Magic has a lot of clout in the sports world, and as a former player, if Magic was playing, how would he like it if a limited partner went public with comments like that? It's not his place to do that. I was very surprised to see that from Magic. There has to be a reason for it as to like. Somebody wanted that out there, so they used Magic's account to put it out there but that's where like Emerson was talking about. If you want to fire Ron Rivera, this is how you do it. You start building up that level of we are not happy with what's going. And then you have, because Eric Bieniemy is going to be a head coach, maybe even next year in the NFL. So he left the Chiefs for that reason to go get other experiences to become a head coach. And maybe it's time to put Ron Rivera out to pasture and you let Bieniemy become that coach.
Maybe that's all true. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I just know now you could just make anything up and fire somebody now. There's the way things are going in this world and this business, and coaches getting, suits put up against them to get them fired without cause, all kinds of things. I don't know what they're trying to do. I know Irvin Magic Johnson's Twitter account has been hilarious for years because it's the statement of the obvious. I read it and went, oh, he figured this out now too. He's a football guy because he was a basketball guy. Speaking of Twitter accounts of famous people, did you see LeBron giving out picks?
Oh, I tweeted it yesterday. I said, I wonder, because remember, Joey Galloway was the ultimate fade. Like, so it was a gag for the last 3 years between Thomas Casale and myself and a couple other people that whenever we all alerted each other, whenever Joey Galloway made a pick at halftime of the Thursday night game that ESPN put on, he went like 2-14.
College game.
Okay. He would pick, on Thursday night, he would pick the next Saturday's college game. He picked he picked 3 or 4 games. At one stretch, he went something like 2-14. So I said, when LeBron picked Washington last night doing picks, I said, is this the new Joey Galloway? We found the new Joey Galloway that when he puts these picks out. I have no idea what LeBron is doing. Trying for a TV career?
He put the picks out on Sunday last week. He put the Steelers and the Browns. Somebody sent me the video. Said, what do you think? I said, 2-team parlay the other way.
And it cashed.
I picked the Steelers. I didn't like the Steelers anyway against the Texans, but that was the last part of that parlay. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I mean, it's weird. Again, it's social media. It's a whole different world out there right now.
I don't know what LeBron's angle of that would be. I can't figure it out. Like,
what do you mean? Some sportsbook's going to give him money.
Of course, but he's a player. So, like, he's a current NBA player making NFL picks. We've never seen that before.
Well, if an NFL player did that and they were on campus or anywhere, they would be suspended for a year.
And then if it was on their team, it's 2 years.
So I guess the NBA is a little bit different. I don't know, but yeah, it was. It's getting between that and the Mattress Mac video.
Oh my!
I saw it yesterday. I have no words for what's going on social media. Nothing.
Something else.
Nothing.
This is what happened last night. DJ Moore would have set the record for Chicago single game receiving yardage if this call gets played. If this call becomes in bounds or out of bounds. You see the referee's right there looking right at his foot. It looks a lot closer than what it did on television. There was a big call for like, was he in or was he out? Because on TV, it looked like he wasn't out. I didn't have a problem with the call because I'm going to trust the referee who's right there looking down, seeing the white chalk pop up and saying he's out of bounds. Where was the replay? My problem was on Amazon. Like, how do you not show a replay of that like multiple times?
I don't know.
It was really weird. It was almost like they weren't prepared for it or they weren't. I don't know. It was very strange to me that was like an obvious replay that people would want to see. Was DJ Moore inbounds or out of it? Now the Bears won the game anyway, so it didn't matter.
Right.
But it matters for prop bets. It matters.
Frozen. Frozen. Snap your
Okay.
fingers. Come back, Jack.
It matters for a lot of things. It matters for prop betting and completions and over, unders, whatever. So I was people were clamoring like, where's the replay? Where's the replay? And they just brushed past it like it was nothing.
Yeah.
So Amazon's got some work to do still. They clearly have not. Yeah. All right. College football.
Yeah.
Nebraska, Illinois tonight. Illinois is laying 3.5 points. I cannot believe this line. It makes absolutely no sense to me.
Why?
This should just be a pick and let them bet it.
Really?
This number makes no sense. 3.5. Illinois to be favored. It makes no sense. Illinois is horrible.
I don't know what to make of the game. I told you, we talked briefly last night before we both got our hands full of other stuff, that I've been in that other contest that I'm in. I'll use the Friday night game for something.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's an easy handicap. It's 1 or 2 games.
Right.
I looked at both of the games tonight and went, nah, I got nothing. So I really 42 and a half, another good number. I don't like the total.
Illinois is 0-5 ATS on the year. They have been worked. They lost by 25 as 1-point favorites last week against Purdue.
Okay.
They were laying 16 at home against Florida Atlantic. They won by 6. They were catching 14 against Penn State, lost by 17. Catching 3.5 on the road to Kansas, lost by 11. We're laying 7.5 in the opener against Toledo, and they won by 2. They're favored. You're making Illinois favorites in this game? No. Nebraska's defense actually is halfway decent. It's not great, but they got killed by Michigan. They lost to Colorado, but they've beaten Minnesota. And I think this game looks very similar to the game against Minnesota. I don't care which quarterback plays for Nebraska. It doesn't matter to me. It's a 13-10 type of game.
Atlanta Coos, Illinois alum here, and they should not be favored.
And the total should be 39. This should be a Iowa type of total. 42, 43, too high.
Roger Long, one of our senior members. Huskers plus 9.5 and under 48.
Don't mind it. I just don't like teasing college. Bless you. Don't mind it. I just don't particularly enjoy teasing college. If I'm and then
Crunchy's here, and he said it's time for them to cover. That's how that's sports betting in a nutshell, right there. Everybody sees the same game differently. Yep. You put up a line, you see it, I see it, he sees it, she sees it, and it's the same thing, but it all looks different. I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. I mean, this will be on while we're doing Sports Grid tonight. Kicks off right when we kick off, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. If you guys are watching this show, we got a producer, Jack, and we got graphics, and it's a fun conversation back and forth, in-game stuff. I'll have it on because there's no baseball, so maybe we'll see something in-game.
Yep.
I'm not watching the other game. I have no idea.
Really. There's nothing to go on. No, the other game, I have no idea. K-State and Oklahoma, I didn't put on the rundown. I don't even know what to say about it. You want to do college or NFL?
Right now?
Yeah, pick. Which one do you want to do? We can do either one. We'll do baseball in between.
Well, let's do college right now, right? Let's do college first and then NFL. Or do you want to, what do you prefer?
I don't care. I'm good to go. Either way. Let's do college. Tez Walker is back for North Carolina. The Tar Heels are now laying 9.5 against Syracuse, who looked absolutely horrific last week against Clemson.
Yeah.
Heels. This is where the Heisman Trophy candidacy starts, hopefully, for one Mr. Drake May. The weapon's back.
This is one of the games on the doctor's list.
He likes Syracuse?
He said.
No way, man. I'm against him on that. Disagree with it entirely.
He said, let's see. I got it last night, and I was like, wow, really? He's
been ice cold.
Just give the first 4 and talk about Cuse after. So it's not part of the 4.
Oh, okay, good.
UNC is a fraud. He said highly overrated.
But Syracuse sucks. So, I mean, what do you mean? Like Syracuse
I know.
Is garbage.
Well, that's why people keep betting against
both
North
comments
Carolina.
can be true. Carolina can be overrated and Syracuse can suck. So like it's Syracuse was awful. They were poorly coached. They tried a 57-yard field goal against Clemson at home. Tez Walker coming back is a huge deal. I would pause it on that overrated conversation because they've got 3 really good running backs. They have a very good offensive line, and they've been missing the big play weapon. That's Tez Walker. So getting him back is huge. He hasn't played yet this year. So this is why that's why Mac Brown went crazy against the NCAA. The flipping is amazing, by the way. I don't want to get into it, but the story as to why the NCAA now they're saying he can play is incredible. Like, it's literally just they put their finger up to the wind and went, "Uh-oh, winds are going against us." Yep, Tez Walker, you can play, because they were going to sue him in court. So the NCAA, oh yeah, now you can play. You missed 5 games, but go ahead and play. So. Amazing how the NCAA operates. It really is incredible. But
I'm going to ask the chat. We got a nice group in here. We're going to do this frequently. So chat, get ready to interact for the next hour. And again, Roll Call Friday will commence in about 30 minutes or so from right now. Minus 9.5, plus 9.5. Who you got? North Carolina or Syracuse?
2 touchdowns. Carolina. I like it. Georgia's laying 14.5 against Kentucky. This is the upset pick of the week. Everyone's on Kentucky. I don't think so. I'm actually going the other way. I think that was last week. Last week was the scare. Not this week. Not at home. I don't think Georgia's losing a game at home this year.
What's Kentucky's team total?
Ooh, Kentucky's team total.
I'm gonna tell me the story right now. So
you think
the line is 14.5 or 15. The total is down to 47. 47.5. There's only 148 left on the board that I'm looking at.
Okay. Team total for Georgia.
I'm gonna guess.
What time's the game?
20. It is at.
There it is. Team total for Georgia is now
4 o'clock Pacific
at 16.5.
Oh wow! I was gonna say 14.5. Okay. 16.5 is almost the same number, right?
31.5 to 16.5.
Under.
Georgia
their
under?
Team total.
Game under?
Game under. Kentucky's team total under. That's the handicap. If Kentucky gets more than that, it's probably they're going to cover.
Yep.
I don't think they're winning the game. Nah. No. Not going to Georgia between the hedges.
I just don't. Georgia's chance to lose will be at Tennessee. That's their next time. It was at Auburn and at Tennessee are the next times I think Georgia could lose. Can't see them losing at home. I like Kentucky, but they played well last week. But it feels like too many people are calling for that upset.
Do you do the look ahead thing enough in college, or do you care about it at all? We're like, because we got a bunch of people in the chat that have Carolina, they have some Syracuse, but the reason they might have Syracuse is because UNC plays Miami next week. Does that factor into your handicap?
It does. Tez Walker coming back changes everything.
Okay.
Like I think if they were there, but getting Tez Walker back on the field, ready to go for the Miami game, means they may run the score up and run plays for Tez Walker to get him ready to go because of the Miami game, because that game could be for the ACC. So that's big. So yes, I do think in college football in particular, I do think look ahead lines matter. But I mean, Oklahoma was taking on Iowa State last week and they won by 30.
Right.
So I mean, Michigan is laying 18 at Minnesota. I would lay this all the way up to 21. I think they're going to rout them.
You're so on this Michigan train. It's terrible. Can't take it, but they're good.
I think they're going to rout them.
Let's see. That's down near the bottom of the rotation. What time's that game?
I think it's a night game, right?
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
it's coming down?
Yeah.
Whoa. Points?
Take the home dog. Go ahead.
17.5.
Yeah, 7:30 at night.
Oh.
There are outliers, right? Superbook are low comparatively.
That's the lowest. The 18 is the pretty much consensus. There's a couple 18.5s floating.
Yeah. So they're a little bit, Superbook's a little bit on an island on that.
Yeah. Huh. Wow. I don't know. Show yourself in the chat if you like Minnesota. Take the plus.
Yeah, you give me 17.
Michigan. It's 19. I'll call the line right now. I'll say 19.
Closes at 19. It's 17.5. You can buy it to 17 if you want.
Oh yeah. No. For the purposes of the show in the chat right now, and welcome to the group of people who just popped in here at 11:52 Pacific, 2:52 Eastern, 1:52 Central. Thank you for being here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Who you got? Michigan minus 19 or Minnesota plus 19 in the Big Ten?
I'm more curious about this pick.
Blowout.
Texas laying 5.5 against Oklahoma in
Over.
Dallas. You like
I don't
the
even
over.
need a side in this. This
You
side,
like
we might do this multiple times. This is over.
61.
Let me hit refresh right now on my screen. Oh, back up to 61 and a half already.
Yeah.
A couple places.
I think I'm good up to 63.
Are they serious with this fake move down and then coming back up? What was that? What was that?
I don't know. 63 is my ceiling for this. If it gets to 63, I might consider the under, but a blowout worries me. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Texas routing Oklahoma worries.
What about
me.
Oklahoma routing Texas?
Can't see it.
Can't see it.
Can't see it. I mean, look, weird things happen in these rivalry games. Can't see it. Happened last year. Texas killed them 49-0. You could say that Dylan Gabriel plays the game of his life, throws for 5 touchdowns, and Texas looks just awful.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see it.
Can't see it.
Defensive line for Texas is too good.
Are those prescription glasses or blue light glasses?
These are blue light glasses.
All right.
These
just
are
just in case anybody asks, because they say sometimes when Perrault says he can't see something, maybe he needs glasses.
No, I have very good
There's
vision.
glasses during the show.
I stare at this way too much now.
Way too much.
And these lights, I'll be under these lights for 5 hours today. Actually, no, 6 hours. And so 3 shows, 6 hours. I started realizing that I can't read small print at the end of the weekend. My eyes are monster tired. I can't read. I can't see. I'm like, do I need glasses? So I wait till the next day and then I can read what I could not read. But screens, small print on screens,
brutal.
Starting to kill my eyes, starting to make the back of my head hurt. I'm squinting and I'm straining, trying to see it because my eyes get so tired. So I have to wear these now because I spend too much damn time staring at this damn camera.
Under the lights. Yeah.
Under the
Welcome
lights,
to my world. This has been going on for about 2 years under these lights, 5 to 6 hours a day minimum. And that's why I wear those readers sometimes on the end of my nose when I get real close and I'm tired because I can't see. I could see either or, to be perfectly honest. I think I see a lot of scoring. That's what I see.
OU plays that way. I mean, OU is not going to play to the under. I can't. I mean,
no.
I was like, OU's got a defense. Really? Come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
They played nobody. Like, don't give me like I don't get that line. I've seen multiple times people like, Oklahoma's defense is pretty good. What? No. Yeah. Like I don't think it is.
Akbar, my God, that is why I wear a hat. I wore a hat in the risk room, and I got told I couldn't wear it because of the lights, and I wear a hat on TV because, 1, it looks nice, but 2, it keeps a little bit of that light out of my eyes. You're absolutely right. Put it in the chat, Oklahoma or Texas. The line is currently 5.5. I think it's going to stay right around here. It might bounce to 5.
Yeah, it's just going back and forth.
It might bounce to 6.
Yeah, it's just going.
It's just going to float back and forth. The books are writing a ton of business on this game. This is all about the business right now.
Yeah.
Who wins, Perrault? Texas.
Yep.
I think Texas wins a game, but I don't know if they cover. I'm not sold as you are. I can see Oklahoma winning. I just want to see puntos.
It's rivalry games.
Puntos.
I mean, in rivalry games, Oklahoma winning won't shock me because of its rivalry games. This is why you play these things. They're super fun.
Yeah. I'm
just not believing in his Oklahoma defense as the reason why.
Yeah.
Like, you want to tell me Quinn Ewers plays the worst game of his life, throws 3 picks, and they wind up losing the game? Okay, sure.
Well, that would be because of the defense.
Yeah, but yes and no. Like, okay, but like, I'm talking about the defense holding Texas down to like 14 points.
Oh.
Like, winning because of the defense that's turnovers. I give you that. I'm talking about Texas's defense. They were averaging 8.5 points per game going into the Iowa State game. They gave up 20 points to Iowa State. So it elevated a little bit, but they're still on paper the best points per game defense in the SEC. Sorry, in the Big 12. Sorry. So people are running to the stats.
I believe these 2 schools are going to be SEC schools next year.
Yeah, they're already, in my mind, they're already SEC schools. I'm already calling them that.
So annoying.
It's just, it is what it is. It's going to be fun.
Are they going to play each other when they go over there?
Oh, yeah. Red River was a part of that's where they're going together, so they can keep the Red River. Yeah, so Oklahoma's giving up 10.8 points per game. That's 4th best in the country. They're giving up 1.153 points per play, third best in the country.
Stay there. I got my sheets over here. Hold
on. 4.5 yards per play, 18th best in the country. 3.2 yards per rush, 25th best in the country. 6 yards per pass play, 15th best in the country. 5.6 percentage for interceptions thrown per pass play, third best in the country. Where are the other stats for? I mean, everyone's gonna, this is the point. Everyone's like Oklahoma's defense. Nah, they played nobody, including Iowa State, with a freshman quarterback.
People think you dislike Oklahoma for some reason. You don't dislike Oklahoma, do you?
I'm indifferent. Yeah. I don't care. I like Texas more. I mean, I've always liked Texas more than Oklahoma, but it's not like I dislike Oklahoma. I've been on the roof of the stadium at Norman Memorial Stadium, right? Been on the roof. I've done radio shows on the roof. There, it's nice.
Did you have sunscreen?
Alabama went there and got worked. Oklahoma killed them. When Alabama went there, it was the first time they played.
We got a lot of Tejas, a lot of Texas. Friends don't bet the under in Texas, Oklahoma. You're
amen to that. That is 100%.
Damn right, Chef Benny, with a super chat in the middle of the show. Guys, if you like it, you need something asked, wanted to talk about something, just throw it in the super chat, hit that button. I believe it's on the bottom right. Drop it in there. It puts a big blue or
Longhorns are 63, 50, and 5 all time against Oklahoma. I'm trying to find the score history. Hold on.
We did that already this week.
I know, but on the show we did that?
Yeah.
No,
we talked about 49-0. The game goes over. Then the one time it didn't, it was a blowout. Remember that?
Yeah, last night 49-0 went under because of the blowout. 55-48, 53-45, 34-27, 39-27, 48-45, 29-24, 45-40. That's dating back to 2016.
It's a lot of overs.
It's all over except for one.
That's what I'm saying. We did that already. You don't even know what day it is.
You know how many shows you and I do? I don't know what network I'm on.
I mean, I know it's Friday only because of this wonderful group of people we got watching and being here, chatting on the show. I mean, this is great. Yeah. It's Friday.
So, Ohio State's now 19.5-point favorites against Maryland. A little extra, no? Who's sneaky? Ohio State or Maryland?
No, Maryland. I think Maryland plus the points. No,
I agree. Yeah, I'm letting it run.
Be laying this number.
I'm letting it run. Let it go. Let it get up to 21.
What roadmap are you looking at? It's going down.
What do you mean it's going down? It opened up at 18. It's now 19.5. What planet are you going down on? What are we talking about?
This is the top.
It's up a point and a half.
20. You ain't getting no 20s.
Positive?
You ain't getting no 20s.
All right. No one's giving me
a
20?
20. You better tell somebody because it ain't going to last long. You ain't get 20's the number.
That's the number.
20's the number where they say, I like turtles. Like SVP hits that button. I like turtles.
94%, if you believe in this nonsense, money and tickets are on the over in that game. 57, 56.5.
Do we have to do this again? Sonic, by the way, great job yesterday with this morning with the guys. If you haven't seen it, go follow Sonic at Sonic, SONNIK. Does these videos, him and Mikey Awesome. They get together. There's something going on. I don't know what it is, but I like it. They communicate, they voice over things,
they share stuff.
These videos. Yes.
It's good.
And you did that alert thing yesterday. It happened right in the middle of the show, and he made it like a BVB Friday roll call show alert, but beep. 94% of the accounts bets are on Texas. Beep.
No, it's over.
Get the favorite again. Beep. They bet the over.
The over. Everyone's on the over. Yeah.
Please come on.
Take a bash. One more college game, then we'll go to the pros. Alabama's laying 2.5 now. We've seen monster steam on the Crimson Tide.
Talking about Texas A&M's favorite, no?
What? Did I totally misread that? Did it flip on me?
Back. It flipped back.
I was going to say, what are you talking about?
Well, I hit refresh and flip back.
Okay, I was going to say, what are you talking about? A&M was not favored this morning. I was like,
what did they do?
All the money came in on Bama. The Friday move came on Bama. It went down to a pick. And then the money came on Alabama, and it went zip up to 2.5.
Who you got, Nick or Jimbo?
Under.
Oh,
neither.
Bama. I swear. Bama roll tide. Put it in the chat. The number keeps going up. Look at all these people in the chat. Before we get to the baseball, I got something for you. When we transition to that, I got it right here. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Roll call Friday. Bama, straight up. Forget the points. Ain't even talking about no 2.5. Or Texas A&M.
It's hard. This is a really.
It ain't that hard.
It is, Dave. This is hard. I'm telling you right now. A&M's live.
You want Bama to lose so bad.
No, I'm just telling you. This is
TJ. He wants them to lose.
No, I've talked. I was at this game at Kyle Field the last time Bama played at A&M with TJ. We were there, and look, I just.
Can we get TJ's daughter on the show? Will she do the show?
I guess Riley would do the show. I don't know why she wouldn't. I don't know if she can. I don't know if Alabama. I don't know if Bama lets Bama-ettes talk on the media, but maybe they do. I don't know. I'll ask him.
I just want to know what it's like to be a Bama-et.
Yeah, I don't know. She gets to travel around.
Fans, and what's it like in the? Are you watching a game at all, or
he watches the show? So I mean, TJ watches the show all the time. So
Oh my God, there's not one person that put Texas A&M. People, somebody take them.
I might take them.
Andy got Texas A&M. We got all Bama roll tide. Holy cow!
All right, so here are the numbers that you need to look at.
Oh boy,
A&M's only giving up 4.2 yards per play, 8th best in the country. You can't run on A&M. 2.9 yards rushing per rush attempt, 12th best in the country. You can pass on them, 6.9 yard pass per play, but Alabama, we know what's going on with Jalen Milroe. We know that
throw.
He can't. He's developing. He could not throw. He's looking. Last week he completed 80% of his passes. So Alabama fans, yes, I hear you. They all came at me and said Milroe completed 80% of his passes last week. What are you talking about against Ole Miss? He did a great job. He did.
Okay.
But it was more Nick Saban owning Ole Miss and Nick Saban owning Lane Kiffin versus like going, oh my God, the kid's fixed. It's going to be a great offense. They're back in the championship hunt, blah, blah, blah. It's all about whether or not A&M can move the ball in Alabama. That's the whole damn thing.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know, to be honest. That's my problem. That's why I think the under's in play, because I don't think Bama scores much. I don't know if A&M scores very much.
Total was 45.5.
It was 46 this morning.
Let's see. Hold on. Half 45.5, half 46s. It's going up. You get a better number if you wait, Perrault.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I lean to the under. This may just be a watch game for me or in-game play. Because if A&M can move the ball, the under's in play, the over's in play. Yeah. If they can't, the under's in play. And look, everyone likes Alabama. The pros, the Joes, everyone saying this is Nick Saban against Jimbo Fisher. Forget it. Man alive. If Jimbo wants to save his job, this could be monster.
Do the pros and the Joes have uniforms? Like, did they say I'm a pro and I'm a Joe? Like, what? How do you know who the pros and the Joes are?
Because the pros tell you. That's why. The Joes don't announce who they are.
A lot of pros are pros that tell you they're pros.
The pros announce that they're pros. That's what they think that they're pros. Yes, they say.
There got to be a secret handshake. I'm telling you, I've been around these people a long, long time. Just like a fraternity at school, you got that secret handshake. There's probably a creed.
It's on their Twitter account. No, come on. Just all they got to do is it's self-glossing. You just self-gloss. You're a pro, and you're a pro.
Really? Yeah. Son of a! I thought there was a place you could go get a license. I told you that all the time. You can't get a license for that. You just you're a pro. I'm a pro.
Yep.
I know. Now I know.
Yep.
Man, oh man.
I have 4 other jobs, but I make my money during gambling.
Oh, we do stuff on the side. We got a lot of things on the side. We got.
I'm a pro gambler, but I have 4 other jobs. Oh, 4 other jobs. Okay. But I thought what's your main source of income? Little of this.
I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this.
But I'm a pro. I'm a pro gambler. Oh,
pros are pros. Pros ask the pros who the pros are. Stevie Mac, capital M, capital K.
It's fair. It's fair. Okay, so let's do. You want to do roll call Friday now, or you want to do NFL first?
Go.
Baseball first. Football first, or roll call Friday first?
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I got something to do.
Okay.
It's Friday, and the people have asked.
Who are the people who are asking for any of this?
It's a little bit of a quick wrap
Who's asking for this? But you. No one's asking for this.
No.
Not even Kendall is asking for this.
I'm getting a text in the DMs from the people.
You don't have DMs.
Opened up.
You don't have DMs.
I don't got no open DMs. I got people that I follow can DM me. And they said, Dave, we need you to do a little something on Friday. I said, okay.
Show me that. I want a screenshot of that. I don't believe that.
I ain't send you to that. I got other DMs. I don't send you either. I send you everything, bro. I mean, it's an open book. You know
no one's requesting for this.
They are. I'm telling you the truth. All right. Mikey Awesome, Sonic. Just get ready. Put the BVB hat on just in case we cut these clips. It's quick. It ain't going to be long. I could do the whole song, but I just want to keep it tight. Because
you're rapping before you even start. You're rapping. You're rhyming before you even mean to.
Oh, it's just starting to happen. It happens every day. I've been doing it my whole life, but now I have a place where I can say it because I still can't talk in my own house. This ocean of estrogen, I'm gurgling under the water. Every time I leave the room, she's like, don't say it. I didn't say anything. It's okay. All right. Bobby Brown. You know who Bobby Brown is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's that Boston guy, right? You told me he was from Boston.
Unfortunately, he is, yes.
It'll be quick. It's just like the show.
Not a good guy.
Okay. Yeah, not really. Yeah, I mean, it's not personal. Okay. It's business.
Okay.
And it's my prerogative. Okay.
Oh, Jesus. You're not singing, are you?
No, not singing. Can't sing. I got to learn how to sing. That's coming. That's my retirement. I'm going to go see a voice coach so I can sing a little bit. Right now, we're just saying the words. Okay. Mikey Awesome. Get busy. Everybody's talking all this stuff about me. Why don't they just let me live? I don't need permission. Make my own decisions. That's my prerogative. They say I'm crazy. I really don't care. That's my prerogative. They say I'm nasty, but I don't give a damn. Getting girls is how I live. Some ask me questions. Why am I so real? They don't understand me. I really don't know the deal about a brother trying hard to make it right. Not long ago, before I win this fight, sing. I ain't gonna do the theme, the chorus again. That's all I got for you today. That's all it is right there. Who pulled up the words? How did you pull up the words? Look at that. You people at home could do it if you like right there. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Bobby Brown.
You were singing. I was afraid of this. Like you're going to sing.
You got caught up in it. And I was going to change that one line. Getting girls is how I live. Making girls is how I live.
Oh, yeah,
I got 3.
That's true. Yeah.
Made them myself.
That's true. Not yourself, but with.
Oh no! I mean, Jessica helped.
Helped? Okay, you careful. You're gonna get kneecapped when you walk in the door.
Believe me, I had told you before. If anything happens to me, they're coming to you. You're on the list.
Oh, you told Jessica you helped me create 3 daughters. She's gonna.
You know who provided the swimmers?
True, but she grew the babies and carried the babies. Careful.
If we had to do it, there'd be a lot of only children because you could get us once. That'd be it.
Then we're like, see ya. We're done.
No way.
No way. We're done. That was fun. That's it. No more. We're done. No more.
Mish is watching the show too. He loves my prerogative. He loves Bobby Brown and
Roxbury's own.
Me doing it. So, we got to talk about the baseball quick. Baseball's the transition, right? Then we're going to do roll call Friday, and then we're going to do the NFL.
Baseball's after roll call Friday.
Oh,
NFL was going to go NFL, and then roll call Friday, and then college and pro, or baseball and then college. But we just spin it around. So, do you want to do NFL now, or do you want to do?
I'm so confused. You just do baseball last. Do the NFL. Let the people in here watch it, and then we'll do the roll call.
Okay.
That works. We'll get to the baseball, and then we'll finish.
We did a lot of yesterday, so we can roll through fast. We can go through the NFL quickly.
Very good. Very good.
Buffalo's 5.5 against Jacksonville. The pros are on the Bills, right? I mean, this is.
I don't know if anybody's on anybody. This line is stagnant, sitting. I mean, any opening number that was lower is gone. But what do we do? Wake up Sunday, and this line is what? 6 or 4.5?
6.
This is a
teaser special. Grab it 6, pull it down. Bills money line.
Okay.
That's what I think what's happening.
I like Buffalo.
Yeah.
I like Buffalo.
Texans. Texans are live to win this game, are they not? Outright.
Yes.
Right? Outright.
Don't you think so?
Yes. I don't like Atlanta at all. You want to talk about fraudulent teams?
Whoa.
I think Atlanta's a fraudulent team.
Football.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Braves. No. Football.
Don't do that to the Braves right now.
The Falcons.
Don't be saying that shit.
Ritter's a problem. Ritter's a problem. They're going to run into the same. There's a lot of teams right now that have young quarterbacks who are not good. Patriots, Falcons. Like there's a lot of quarterbacks. Bears question marks. Like there's a lot of question marks as to like teams that thought they had answered their quarterback questions are now reopening that conversation.
Right.
And the Falcons are one of them. They're going, Ritter over in London looked like ass. He was horrible in that game. Dolphins.
I'm going to ask the chat because that's a close pick'em game.
Okay.
Who wins?
Texans.
ATL or HOU? You say HOU?
Houston, yeah.
You're really not good with the Houston games.
I'm not, but I'm better now, though, because I'm watching the games a lot more closely. I got 3 players in my offense.
I mean, let's be honest. You really root against Houston most of the time.
Like, no, I got Nico Collins. I have Nico Collins.
The way things went for the Perrault back in the day with Houston, you ain't been back, and you don't want to go back.
Yeah, that negativity is all at the Astros. So, like, I'm cool. Texans and I are cool. Astros are the team that I hate for that reason. So, like, but the Texans I like, and I got 3 guys I watch a lot: Pierce, Dell, and Collins. And I think CJ Stroud's been phenomenal. Problem for the Falcons in my mind.
This is crazy. This is a good. You know how this line is good? We got ATL, HOU, 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 ATL, ATL, HOU, ATL.
Wow.
Back and forth sides. I think Emerson said it right. Houston's runs defense is the Achilles right now. The best thing that Atlanta does is run. This is a really
but Houston's
one turnover game.
But they suck. The Falcons defense sucks. It's bad. It's not good.
All right.
CJ Stroud's gonna throw all over him.
You think so?
Yeah, it's a bad defense. It's not a good defense. Look at last week. Look what happened last week. Jaguars went up and down the field. Jaguars offense looked like crap before they faced the Falcons defense.
ATL Coos says they're a different team at home. That they play better at home.
This Desmond Ridder thing that Desmond Ridder's never lost a home game is.
Have you heard that?
Yes, it ends. It's over. It ends Sunday. That's it.
Sunday. You've had enough. That's it.
It ends. It ends on Sunday. Yes. This is the game that it ends because so many people have talked about this. Well, Ridder never loses at home. The Packers should have beaten them. The Packers just did the Packer thing.
What's that voice again when you do that? What everybody says was, how'd you do that?
I can't do it on command.
Please, come on, stop. Let's go.
I can't do it on
Desmond Ridder hasn't lost a game. It's pretty funny.
It's what it is. Miami's laying 12.5.
What do we even talk about with this game? What do you want to talk about with this game?
Survivor play. Is this the number 1 survivor play of the week?
If it ain't, I don't know what you're looking at, or you're saving Miami for that Thanksgiving thing here at Circle when you got to have a pick
Friday
for Thanksgiving, either Thursday or that Friday, Black Friday game, which is the Dolphins against the Jets.
Yep.
But if you are in it to win it and you don't have to save them, just listen, Jedis, wherever you're at, all you trying to be cute, tried to take, Jacksonville a couple weeks ago, whatever that was. Just pick Miami and just put it away. The Giants are not winning this football game. Did you see that short, by the way, on the YouTube channel when we talked about the Daniel Jones face? Did you see that when Will did that?
Yeah, it took off. It's been great. We got 1,500 views.
2,000 views or something.
Yeah, took off.
Yeah, that was good.
I didn't realize. Why are people making fun of Creighton's Elite 8 ring? Don't do that. That's not nice.
Focus on the show. We're
sorry. Someone he's just sending me on Twitter that they're saying this is embarrassing.
Leave him alone on Twitter while we're doing.
I don't think it's embarrassing that Creighton gave out Elite 8 rings. It's a big deal they made the Elite 8. The guy's a Duke fan. We can't all be Duke. Okay.
Why does someone feel the need to make fun of something else what someone else is doing?
Because it's sports, and that's what we all do. Like we always make fun of I make fun of the Colts for hanging, when what banner did they put up? They put up an AFC Championship game appearance banner in Indianapolis.
What?
An AFC Championship game appearance banner
that they lost.
They lost the game, but they put the banner up because they made the game.
marketing person said, "Hey, let's do this."
Patriot fans made fun of that, so that's what I mean. That's what he
Well,
said.
they should make fun of that.
It's
That's
a Duke.
ridiculous.
It's a Duke fan making fun of Creighton because it's the first time Creighton ever went to the Elite Eight. So
Fish Killer 73. Welcome to the show, sir. He said Dolphins minus 50.
Woo! Probably Patriots against the Saints. This is not right. What? Why are the Patriots favored?
What do you
in this
mean?
game?
What isn't? What's not right about this?
Patriots should not be favored in this game. They should be favored against anybody.
Really?
Again, it is wrong.
What are you saying? You're saying that the Saints are going to win?
Yes.
I used the total.
How many points are being scored by the Patriots in this game? 16, 17? Like what? How many points are they scoring?
13 max, sir.
Right?
13 max.
And the Patriots are playing without Judon and without Gonzalez. Your two best defensive players are not there. I don't care who plays quarterbacks for the Saints. Patriots aren't scoring on that Saints defense. I disagree with this line entirely.
Well, we disagreed with it last week, and Patriots were the wrong side. I don't know what the side is in this game. You can't see any scenario where the Saints blow the game and
turnovers. Okay, if they turn the ball over a lot, then yeah.
I mean, they look like, sorry, Will, they look like shit against Tampa.
True.
Shit.
True.
All this Derek Carr talk, they're going to win this division. I don't know what the hell's going on with that offense.
South in a hurry. Yeah, not good.
Terrible.
Finally, do we see a line before Sunday night where the Niners are less than a 3-point favorite? A lot of Cowboy money coming in.
Wow. I don't know. A couple places moved to 3.5 even. I don't want to go to that 3.
Right.
Damn, son. Wow. I don't know. San Francisco, man. Give me San Francisco.
Agreed.
I want San Francisco. All right, we're going to do roll call Friday in a minute. Well, no, because we got to have them put in the roll calls. We got to have them put in a 3-digit area code where you're watching the show from or listening to the show from, or if you catch it on a replay, go on the Twitter and put at Bossa versus the book. If you don't got Twitter, just get it right now so you can interact.
You mean X?
I mean, and tell us where you're watching or listening to the show from. I put it available on Twitter. The show's on YouTube. Just need to know where you're at. Now, what some of the guys do is they put the city so Perrault can keep track of it because he keeps track. Last week we had 35.
Yeah, 35. I'm going to keep track. This is the new thing I'm going to do. I'm going to take the number of people in each state to see which state is number 1.
Oh,
I'm going to keep track of that.
Okay, yeah. Oh, because Indiana, the Midwest last week was incredible, and the Midwest keeps showing up. I mean, every single week. But we got New York, we got California, we got here in Nevada, Arizona represented pretty well. Couple people down in Florida, the Carolinas. So put where you're at. And then Perrault can keep track of it. This is something that we got to – the lawyers aren't asking us for this, but a lot of people are asking us for this. And we got people coming to town next week that are setting up meetings, and we got other things. I forgot to even tell you about that this morning. So
oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, we got something else we got to get in touch with. So, all right, let's do it. Let's see. Roginator in the 319. Dave's Daily Picks 317.
319 is
319 is Indiana.
Okay. So out of the
319 is Indiana. 317 is Lebanon, Indiana. Chef Benny's in the 401, Coventry.
Rhode Island.
Big town, little state.
Rhode Island.
New Hampshire?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Little state.
Like we know that, Chef B.
I would though. I do. He's
right. I know you know. That's why why this show works, because
Cumberland Farms. I think Cumberland Farms started in Cumberland, Rhode Island, right?
I don't know. Mikey Awesome, one of the wrenches. We got wrenches in this chat that are amazing. You guys can get in the chat. The girls get in the chat. Everybody get in the chat. But Mikey's here from 757 ODU. They call that Brigadeville, but that's in Northern Virginia.
Well, yeah, he also I mean,
that's his license plate, people. Go watch the show if you're listening. Thank you for listening only, but go watch the show on the YouTube channel. You'll see Mikey Awesome's license plate. It says BVB RGDE.
It's incredible.
BVB Brigade without the I.
It's incredible.
It's pretty cool shit right there. Whitrock, Kevin Whitrock, 319, Iowa City. Stevie Mack, capital M, capital K. Good morning. Good afternoon to you, sir. He's in 919 Tulsa, Oklahoma. I don't know if he's a Sooner or not, but he's down there. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I don't think he's
I don't think so. No, I don't think he is.
JPC the fourth. He's in the 313. And you know we did the 313 last week. Detroit. That's Clairchick. Clairchick is very active on the Twitter. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you. Yeah.
We both really appreciate that. Because he stirs it up. It's pretty good. JC from KC, 216, Cleveland, Ohio, 69 IO. It's still a little warm there in Ohio. Good to see you, JC from KC. Chiefs will beat the crap out of the Vikings.
Look, Addison sent me that's the picture of the AFC.
Oh, you got the picture live right now?
Addison, he grabbed it for me and sent it to me. That's the picture of the Colts. So yes, we made fun of that when the Colts did that. Yes,
Addison is also one of the wrenches here in the show. Our moderators, 812, home of the Hoosiers, Indiana.
Another.
Chris Covey, 843, Chucktown, South, Kakalaki. Crakalaki or Kakalaki? Put an R in there. I always said Kakalaki on the phones when the guys called to put their plays in. DM is in the 919 Durham, North Carolina. Thank you, DM, for being here, sir. Roger Nader said he's in 319 is Iowa City. That's Iowa. I thought that was Indiana.
Fine.
George Pavlik, 973 Hillside, New Jersey. Welcome, sir. Sonic, one of the other wrenches or one of the key cogs behind the wheel of the BVB brigade, bus, truck, tank, train, whatever this locomotive is, we're all on together. He's one of the people putting coals in the fire, getting us going. He's in the 602. Vinny Konowinski's 260, the Fort.
Indiana.
The Fort, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
B2 Bartown, 719 Colorado Springs. That would be Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
ATL Coos. Is there 5 O's there or 6? 5 O's in the 404, Atlanta. Georgia. Max in the 918, not the 919. He just sent me a personal text. Stevie's always texting me. I texted him back. Don't tell nobody, Stevie, but we're good. Christian Hastings, 317 Indianapolis, Indiana. Ryan K, 660 Tipton, Missouri. Yeah, big game for them this week. Jason Tesh, 361 Victoria, Texas. Ooh. Go Astros. We'll get to that in a second.
Yep.
Thank you for being here, Jay.
Bonus time for that.
Yep. Corey Macbeth, 402 Omaha, Nebraska.
There we go.
55 degrees.
He doesn't care about the Creighton
very
thing.
Windy. What?
He doesn't care about the Creighton ring. He really likes it.
Yeah, he probably does.
I like it too.
Geo to WAP, 949 Newport Beach. My brother, what's up? I'm going to get you one of these. Keep listening to the show. Hope the kids are doing good. You better call me next time you come to Vegas. We got things we got to talk about. I'm not getting one of them cars, but we maybe get somebody to get one for you. Chris Otto, 412 Pittsburgh, PA. It's somehow 69 degrees there, mostly cloudy. What? Light the candles. PSU Auto, my man. Roger Long, he's in the 765 Clinton, Indiana. There's George Mason holding it down in the 902 Prince Edward Island.
There's PEI.
Jay Buck, what's up, man? You keep breathing. You just keep breathing. I know there's a lot of crap going on. We need you just doing what you're doing. 603 Hampton, New Hampshire. Sam Licata is in the St. STL 314 again. Mizzou is beating LSU tomorroh. Woo. Very possible.
Where is he? Missouri?
He's in the STL, St. Louis.
St. Louis, Missouri. There's two Missouri. Wow, two. Yep. That's a first.
Akbar, my guy, Akbar. 703 Northern Virginia, Stephaниeville. You know you're my guy. We're working on getting Stephanie back for you. Stephaниeville. Yeah, I see what you're doing there. Crunchy Beaver 719 checking in from Pueblo, Colorado, my home away from home. This Crunchy Beaver, we love you, brother. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I don't know how many homes you got. I'd like to come visit at least one of them. Roger Nader 319 Washington, Iowa. Didn't even know there was a Washington, Iowa. Thank you, Roger Nader. Raider Nation is in London over in the UK.
Woof.
Hello, sir. Actually, good evening to you. Percy Roscoe, 216. Cleveland, this is for you. All right. Well, are you on a bye week? Yeah, Cleveland's on a bye week. But thank you for being here. There is no bye weeks for the BVB. We appreciate you, sir. John Serrett, 304 Charleston, West Virginia. West Virginia, that's our first West Virginia that I know of.
Yep.
Eron Sean, 703 Centerville, Virginia. Another Virginia. Raymaker, 512. Sweet Lou from the 412. You know he's in Pittsburgh, baby. Nick Tom, 315 Syracuse, New York. Linus Crimmage here every damn day like Nike. 905 Newcastle, Ontario. And then right after him, Pierre Chevalier's in the 613 Ottawa, Ontario. Hockey season starts next week, boys. We're excited about it. I hope you're excited about it. I tweeted this morning the fight scene from Slapshot. It's amazing. Santana, 928 Yuma, Arizona. Deuce Daly, 978 Lowell, Massachusetts.
There we go. What's up?
All right, we're getting some
neck of the woods
people.
There we go. My people.
Ali Akbar, 716. What? Fish Killer, 73.
Wait, where's 716? Hold on, where's 716?
716, it just says what? I don't know where 716 is. Look it up. Somebody got to look it up. But where 716 is, Ali. Fish Killer, 73.
Upstate New York. Wow.
Upstate New York. We're getting a big foothold up there. CBW is holding it down. He's telling people about the show. Thank you. Holy cow. Fish Killer 73 is in the 910 Topsail Beach, North Carolina, via the 540 Roanoke, Virginia. Happy Big 5-0 birthday. Celebrating 50th birthday. Shout out to you, sir. Happy birthday. There's many more coming. Enjoy that. Perrault, what do you say? If you're not getting happy as you're getting older, you're doing it wrong?
Fucking up.
Yeah, well. Sorry, Will. I didn't see it coming. It hits you right there.
You asked.
I did. I love it.
Lyric.
That's what we're doing. Eric Prezano's in the 516 Long Island, New York. Out on the island.
3 New York people. Whoa, all right.
Hopefully went to see, he knows where Arizari lives. I'm looking for Arizari. JR33312. You know who that is. That's Johnny Parlay. He's in the 702 Vegas.
Nice.
Originally from the 513 Dayton, Ohio, hometown of the great Edwin Moses and Michael Jack Schmidt of the Philadelphia Phillies. B2 Bartown, Boston next week. Gentle Condor, 217, Raymond, Illinois. Welcome, Gentle Condor. Appreciate you, sir. That's a new one. Arctic is in 402 Omaha, Nebraska.
Another 2 Nebraska.
Tyler Paulos, 717 Lancaster, PA. Go Birds. AOWN. AOWN is in 319 Northeast Iowa. They're packing in the joint in the Midwest.
Hell yeah.
Bruce Abs. What a cool name. 2 B's, 1 S. 651 St. Paul, Minnesota. A few more crunches and I'll add a third B.
Ooh.
Add a baby, Brucey. Brucey Abs. Good luck with the Twins. We're rooting for the Twins. That wouldn't be a bad move right there. CBW 315 Oswego, New York, where it's rainy all weekend, but a nice 67 degrees. Nick Tom, huge year, got some athletes. Austin Macaque, 219 Lowell, Indiana. How about Daniel G? 989 Saginaw, Michigan. How about Michigan in the house? That's good to know. Biggie J 27 is a 704 John, middle of nowhere, Ohio. Matthew Bonvie, 519 Windsor, Ontario.
4 Canucks.
I love it. Oh, Canada, baby.
4 people. Okay.
That boy D, guess where he's from? If you have a name that says that boy D, where
Detroit?
Good guess, but no. What's the other D? City, big city. Football.
Dallas?
Dallas, Texas.
Texas, okay.
Yes, sir. Austin Nakbar, 785 Rock Chalk. Is that Kansas?
Yeah, Kansas.
Yeah. All right. We got Jonathan Peters Art. 3 first names. They always say watch for the guys with 3 first names. Jonathan Peters Art. 970 Northern Colorado. Starting to pick up steam in the Colorado area, huh?
Yeah, we are, yeah.
Football guy 97's in the 717 Lancaster, PA.
Hopefully hopefully he had a big issue with BetMGM. I tried a reporter from Reuters reached out to me last night looking for him. So hopefully he connected to. They're doing a big expose on the BetMGM hack. So she was an investigative reporter. DM me, said, "Can I get in contact with Football Guy?" Hopefully, Football Guy contacted her.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all right. Where is he? PA?
Yeah, Lancaster, PA.
Okay.
And
pause.
then John just came
more.
in and said 724 Greensburg, PA.
Oh God! Wow. How about that?
So we got some PA people.
PA is making a run in Indiana. If you're live on YouTube and Twitter, don't move. Roll calls continue. If you're watching on SiriusX or listening on SiriusXM or watching on Sports Grid, thank you so much for being here. If you ever want to be a part of Roll Call Friday, come on to the live chat on YouTube at Boston versus the Bookie. You guys could have your name be read out like Dave is doing right now each and every Friday. We are up to, I think, 29 states so far and counting. More to come on the other side. Do not move. Roll Call Friday continues for us who are live with us on YouTube and Twitter for that matter. It is time for bonus time.
All right.
Sure.
Wow. Plus 353 Dublin, Ireland.
Oh, there's our first Ireland.
Ireland.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is great. I didn't know what that was. That's 35 plus 353. I don't know if that's
now we're on 4 countries.
That's fantastic.
4 countries now.
Who is this?
Bogur.
Bogors in 919 Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay.
So there's another Carolina person.
3.
We're getting to the bottom here. I'm catching up. 480 Scottsdale, Arizona. That's for the Juice. The Juice. Big part of the show. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah, sure.
T. Spees is in Arizona in the 602. He's watching in Illinois, visiting some family.
Nice.
So that's hopefully the time has worked out for you. We got another Canadian. This is our resident lawyer to be, or current lawyer. We're trying to figure out a way to get him on the payroll, but he's Zach the Hat. He's 705 in Peterborough, Canada. That opening scene was the Peterborough Patriots against the Charlestown Chiefs this morning on the movie. Sharpie _RW is in 303 Denver. That's another Colorado person. PB's down to the 941 Venice, Florida with Mrs. PB. Good afternoon to both of you. Hopefully things are going swimmingly down there. TP, are you with me? ? Is in the 206 Seattle, Washington. Go Seahawks. They're off this week. TP, are you with me? ? Amesbury. Is it Amesbury?
Amesbury, Mass. Yep.
978 Amesbury, Massachusetts.
Okay.
And Tyler Wyatt right now, last one that I can see, 865. He's headed to the 828 Cherokee, North Carolina, probably to play some cards.
Where is he? Where's the first area code?
Tyler is from Tennessee.
Oh, there we go.
And Tyler, do me a favor. Text Bob. Bob said he was going to call me a month ago, and I sent him the guy that says, "I don't believe you," from Anchorman. I sent him that. And so today I'm going through my texts, like old texts, to make sure I'm missing something.
Right.
And I sent him a text. I said, I'm still waiting for the call. And he was like, "Oh, do you have time Monday?" And I was like, he didn't even, I thought he would pick up the phone and call me right then, but he didn't. Tyler, tell him, call me, text me. See you later.
Okay. So 33 states. We're less on states, but heavier on some states we haven't been heavy before.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So with 4 countries, that's new.
That's new.
So now we're up to 4 countries.
Yeah, US, late sleeping. Otherwise, he's watching every day.
US, Canada, UK, Ireland. Although we'll say England, Ireland. In the replay, if you guys are watching a replay, we obviously love you guys. Thank you for watching a replay, because people write on the YouTube saying, "Hey, wait a minute, I get you." But like Indiana's still the high, but like we had 5 Pennsylvania, we had 5 in Canada, we had 5 in Colorado.
They're coming.
4 in New York. Let's see, where else did we have? We had 4 in Iowa.
Quan Nails just dropped in from Georgia again.
Oh, there's a new one. Okay, there's 34. There's 34.
Name. Welcome, Quan Nails.
There's 34. Okay, so now we're at the same number as last week, but same number of states, more countries, and more people on a Roll Call Friday. So that is very, very, very cool of you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the Brigade. We really appreciate each and every one of you. We really, really hope at some point in the very near future we're going to figure out this whole merchandising thing, and that hat on my head and Dave's hat, you guys can all support and sport your BBB Brigade stuff, because I can't wait to the time when two people are walking down the street in some random city and you're both wearing BBB hats and you're like, yo, what's up? And so just to bring you guys together through the show would be super cool. So
that's going to happen.
That's going to happen. All right, baseball game 1. Philly is big dogs to the Braves.
Did they name the starter today?
They have not. I've seen. First 2 games here have no starters listed.
Oh, it says Suarez. It says Suarez for Philly and ATL's undecided.
Undecided for the Braves. Okay, so now we've got one starter.
Ranger lefty against the Braves lineup.
Over
8.5 over. Good call.
Over.
Damn. Bet a couple guys they hit home runs. Oh, yeah. That's going to be one of those. A 6:07 start in Atlanta. Oh,
rocking.
Yeah. I guess we'll be hearing the
Tomahawk shot. Yeah. Texas at Baltimore -145. Bradish going. We don't know yet for the Rangers. No idea.
I feel like this is a toss-up, no?
I have no idea.
I feel like this is a toss-up.
No feel, no idea. I'm lost.
I really don't know.
I think the over is the play in this one.
Middle of the day, we got to check the weather.
Mm-hmm.
If we got any wind at all blowing in, they're going to bet under. That doesn't mean it's going to go under.
Yeah, I don't know.
Series was Texas 4-2 during the year.
Right.
I got to check the scores to see. I think there were more overs as well.
It's Baltimore at home. They're one of the best teams for overs on the year.
Right. So Texas and over may be live for game 1.
Yeah, I think the over in this game is the Baltimore Orioles. Let's see, at home. Oh, that actually changed a lot for them. I forgot they got very cold down the stretch at home to overs. They actually became an under team at home. Okay, maybe I won't bet that then, because on the road, Texas is an under team. They've been
on the road.
Yeah, on the road, Texas is the 37, 42, and 4 to the over. They don't score anywhere near. At home, they score a ton. On the road, but they just scored a ton of runs against the Rays. So what do I know? So that's, watch out for that. Minnesota, Houston. Twins are live.
Of course.
Game 1.
Yes.
Big dogs. I mean, Ober against Verlander.
I got all the baseball work to do this afternoon after we finish the show. I'm doing all the baseball work because I got to go out and secure a couple more positions on those exactas, and I think I'll be good to go before the games are played. And then all weekend, we got 4 games Saturday and then only 2 on Sunday. So, I'll be out and about Sunday, either adding to or crossing off the list. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I think Minnesota's live.
I would agree. Aren't the D-backs live in game 1 with Kelly?
Yeah.
Now, Kelly, on the road, you can take +1.5. You can bet the run line.
Even money, right?
D-backs, depending on where you're looking. Yeah. I mean, you can shop it.
I think it's even money. Let me make sure.
It is anywhere from, -115, -118.
Oh, the Dodgers -1.5 is even money.
Yeah.
-120.
You can take a run and a half.
Oh, what? That's good.
Like on the D-backs, you can take 1.5 runs.
Yeah.
It just feels like that's the size.
So what I'll do later is I'll look at the splits, because the division games are different. Like Minnesota, Houston only played 6 times. Texas, Baltimore only played 6 times. And if they played in June, almost none of the stats mean anything now. You got to go back and look at the lineups and other shit. But like the Philadelphia, Atlanta, and Arizona Dodgers have more, they played each other 13 times. If they faced Kershaw twice or more, I'll look at like Corbin Carroll's stats against him. Right. And then try to go, He might be, if he's hitting in 8 at-bats against one guy and he's got 4 hits, including 2 bombs, and he's got something he sees or something he knows. So that's what I'll do later today. Okay. And we'll have that nailed for tomorrow. We'll
tonight.
Let you know if I see
Sports
anything, I'll tweet it or something. Maybe I'll get in a Discord this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I'll believe when I see it. Okay. Time for bed. If you guys are stacking up your super chats, please do so. I know I've seen a bunch of them. We'll get to them on the other side of Better to Book It. But
really?
Do it now. So we got a bunch coming in for after Better to Book It. All right, Nebraska catching 3.5 against Illinois tonight.
You're on your own with this. Book it.
Okay. You like Illinois? Congratulations.
I don't. I just don't like. I hate this game. But why is this line 3.5? None of this makes any sense at all. None.
I agree. Under 43.
This I'll buy. This is going to be a shit game.
Yes.
It's going to be fucking boring as hell.
I would agree. Which I hope 13-10. Be perfect. Give me a 13-10 final. I don't care who wins. Give me on the hook. Last second field goal. Game goes under. All good. We're all good.
I'm good with that.
Okay. Texas -5.
Oh man, I want to bet this. This has got to be a bet. We'll go down this ship together.
I'm on both. I'm on Texas in the over.
Should I split the bet then?
What do you mean? Take the over and
book this one and bet the over.
This one I've made. I'm waiting for the line to settle down for the total before I fire on it. I want to know where that final is going to be.
Right.
I've not bet the over yet, but I have bet this.
All right. I'll bite. I'll bite with you here. I'll say Texas wins and covers. And you got the over? Is that the next bet?
No, but I'm waiting to see. It's going to be 61, 60.5. I'm hoping it gets in buyback.
This fucking Sweet Lou from the 412. Dave getting in the Discord is plus 20,000.
Great. Agreed.
Damn it.
North Carolina laying 9.5 against Syracuse. Sorry, doctor.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
I'm going to run it up.
They should. They need to. I think they got to keep doing this. Style points count. They keep winning.
Their defense sucks.
Right. So you're willing to lay a 9.5 with it?
Yeah, because their offense is going to keep going. They got to keep going. They can't stop scoring. They can't throw the brakes on. They know their defense could blow it. Got to keep going. Got to keep throwing the football. Get Tez Walker touches. Carolina.
I'll book it.
All right. Michigan kills Minnesota.
How many points seriously is Minnesota going to score?
10.
I mean, it's another one like last week, right?
Yeah. 7,
35-10.
Yeah.
That's enough. All right. Cover.
Yeah.
Bet it.
Kill it. A&M, Alabama, under 46.
Man, this is so low. This is so low.
It is. It's not going to be fun. 23-20 is very possible, though.
You didn't bet the side, huh?
Not yet.
I'm on Bama. I think Bama wins.
Everyone's on Bama right now.
Not everybody. They were all on the other side. Boy, this is hard. All right. Let's see. I'll say book it. I'll say the game goes slightly over.
Iowa, Purdue, under 39.
Yes. Sign me up. I told you on the phone yesterday, what the hell's going on with this game? I don't even, I got nothing. There's this game.
Paint dry. This is paint dry.
This is tough watch. This is a tough watch. And we got a lot of people from Iowa that like the show and like the show. I mean,
it's a paint dry game.
Iowa Promo Camp. If you're
no McNamara, backup quarterback. Yikes. No, thank you.
You got to go to this game.
Right. Braves, Phillies.
Oh,
yeah. Braves, Phillies over.
Braves, Phillies over. Yes. Bet it.
Rangers, Orioles over.
Yes. Bet it.
Over. Yeah. 2 NFL plays. Baltimore, Pittsburgh, under 38.
Hate this game. Hate this game. I do.
The only way you guys are going to be in it is if it goes under. And I think you're going to be in it. Your offense is not going to score very much.
Everything's bad. I don't like none of this. I like going into Ravens week with feeling of like the whole like, oh, we got to
Excitement.
play Mitch and all that. Like I was all in. I sent the video on the Bettis show. It'll be on Saturday. They replay that in Pittsburgh. I was like, yeah, everybody's counting them out. They got a backup quarterback, shorthanded. They're going to cover. I'm not buying it now. But the game could go under 24-10. 24-10. That just came to me. Under. Bet it.
So you like Baltimore to cover?
I do. I'm sick about it.
Okay. I do too. And then my teaser, Colts plus 8.5, Texans plus 7.5.
Why are you involving Houston in anything in like this?
Because I like them. I like Houston. I get over 7
You've been
points.
good with the teasers, and I've been booking them. Let's keep that pattern going. I'll say I'll book it.
Yeah.
And which one gets you here? If you're going to lose one,
Colts were down 20-0, and they almost got me last week. So potentially the Colts again.
I feel like you got away with one there last week.
I did.
Went right back to the well with this.
Because I think I don't buy this Titans team going into Indianapolis. And I think if Jonathan Taylor plays, I think Taylor and Richardson could be a nasty 1-2 in that backfield.
Oh. Huh.
Jonathan Taylor plays. Let's go.
Is he playing?
He's practiced all week. I mean,
I don't know.
What else is he going to do? He's got to do something.
Watch another week?
I guess so. I don't know. But I like 8.5 for the Colts. Okay. Super chat questions.
Can I throw in the doctor's parlay now?
Yep. Do it. Do it right now. Yep. Please do.
Are you writing this down?
Yes, I'll write it down.
It's so funny now. He writes the time. He says, say the time for Matt, because then Matt can write it down.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, it's like he's writing doctor's orders.
He's got to get hot here because the last 3 weeks have not been profitable.
He's been crap.
He was great week 1, and he's been crap the last 3 weeks.
Yeah. So 321 Marshall is a 2 p.m. Eastern game. Okay. Marshall plus 22 versus NC State.
Don't hate it.
Is this the double-digit dogs? This might be the double-digit dogs. What is he doing to me? 358 Mizzou, noon Eastern versus LSU, plus 175 on a money line.
He likes money line. Okay.
Yeah. These are the money line plays. Yeah. I mean, he writes money line, but these are you take them plus the points and then the parlays for the the kids fund.
The vacation.
Yeah. 370 Wyoming is what time does that say? 8 p.m. Eastern. He writes like a doctor. He's not even a doctor, but he writes like one. That's Wyoming at home against Fresno. Wow. All right. That's only 5.5.
Home dog. Okay.
Yeah. That's up to 6. Okay. And then 372 Utah State versus Colorado State. Utah State at home plus 3. Money line plus 125. Or he said, if you're feeling sick, and that means really sick, like you want to throw up, he wrote Cuse plus 310 on the money line, 330 Eastern. Only if you're really sick, he said. So there you go.
What's the double digit?
Oh, let's see. The double digit dogs. He said Nikki was sick about it last time. Nikki the Blade. He wanted to quit sending them because he was so bummed out because they were no good.
Yeah. Syracuse last week, right?
He said Mizzou. He likes that.
What's the spread? Mizzou's a double digit dog. Are they really?
I don't know.
I mean, wow. Double digit for Missouri.
That's it. That's all I got right now. He didn't send more.
Just Missouri double digit. Just a Missouri double digit. It is so. No. They're 5.5 point dogs.
Oh, is Syracuse?
No. Hold on. Wait. No. Wait. Yeah, they're 10. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Wrong tab touched.
Yeah.
So
There
just
you go.
10. So Marshall, is it Marshall too? Missouri Marshall?
Yeah. It's the first 4, but I can't see. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. All right.
Said Sparky's live in the desert against Prime in a non-prime time spot. Threw that out there.
Live. Sparky is live. I would
Think
agree.
so?
I 100% agree. Yes, Sparky is
Okay.
live. This is when there's no hype, there's no attention. Can the kids lost 2 games in a row? This is the danger time. This is when the kids start getting
He
frustrated.
crossed Louisville off the list. He said that's a public dog now against Notre Dame.
Yeah, fair. I think everyone's on them. I would agree with that. I've heard that a bunch. They think the Irish are done. Yeah, that number opened at 6.5. It's currently 6.5. It hasn't moved.
He said he sent me a text. He sent me a text yesterday. He said he's listening to another popular college football podcast and gave out an all money line dog round robin and actually named 3 of Doctor's plays. How strong is your listeners' reach? Why are they just betting against low-level ACC touchdown favorites? Where did they get the parlay? Probably doctor's orders. Just saying. Sometimes it happens.
I would agree. Crunchy says Notre Dame rolls Louisville. Okay, big business. Can either one of y'all explain why the Rangers series price is only plus 105? Shouldn't it be a ton more?
What you mean? Like they should be bigger dogs?
Yeah.
No.
I
would make it pick them.
Yes, I agree.
The reason I think it's not because is it Dunning? Did they name Dunning? I saw yesterday that it thought it was Dunning. Let me see.
I don't think they named it yet.
Oh, they're back to undecided.
Yeah, they haven't named it yet.
What if they win? If they win game 1, they're the favorite in the series.
Yeah, it's a 5-game. Game 1's monster in a 5-game series. It's huge.
For the dog, they just got to split.
Yeah.
So it's bigger for the home team. Can't go down 2-0 at home.
Right. It is Dunning according to Covey, though. Covey's saying it's going to be Dunning. So, Chef Betty, friends don't let friends bet the under in Texas, Oklahoma. Agreed. Right. Jay Buck says, happy Roll Call Friday to my guys. Appreciate you both. We appreciate you, my friend. Hopefully I'll be back in Boston at some point in November. Crunchy Beaver, let's go, Dave. Better to book it. Big game hunting edition.
Ooh.
Oklahoma, Texas, over 58.5.
My man, I like that.
UCLA -3.
What's up with this line?
Don't know.
Why is that only 3?
Good question.
Let's see. Damn, are they live to lose again?
Oh, boy.
UCLA, hold on. Home against Washington State. A lot of sharp people are on Washington State, Crunchy. I don't know. I think Washington State wins the game based on the people that I've talked to.
Bama money line.
Hell yeah. Double.
This AM. Also
double.
He's got -6 at plus 200.
Oh, man. I love it. He's confident. He likes it. I don't know if I don't want to lay 6 in a game in Alabama, Texas A&M, where the total's only 46.
Covey said that Scherzer might be getting a start. What?
What?
I don't know if that's true or not, but
Texas must have been up all night feeding that baby. I don't know what he's talking about.
Texas State plus 2.5. They're playing LA. Louisiana.
Texas State? I don't know.
And then TCU, and TCU -6.5.
Against?
TCU is playing.
Hold on. I'm looking. Searching. TCU at Iowa State?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, good offense, bad. Good offense, good defense.
We're laying points.
Danger.
On the road with TCU?
6.5.
No, we're not.
Yeah, danger there. Dave's Daily Picks. Thank you, Dave, for being such a great sport about the White Milk song covers. You two are the best.
I put that on my lip this morning when I showed up.
Sonic, we'll be watching you on the grid tonight, likely shouting things out into the middle of the air due to a lack of a show chat. That's great.
You guys can reach out to them sports. They can turn it on. They don't think anybody's looking at that. Like,
right.
I told them, I'm like, guys, there's people that come watch the show to talk and to chat and enjoy the show, but they're not doing it.
JPC the 4th consig. We need some Beastie Boys on the future Roll Call Friday. Maybe do a Paul Revere. That wouldn't be bad.
You should see Mrs. Ginsig rock that Paul Revere.
Ooh.
She can't remember what she did an hour ago. She knows those words to the T. Whew.
It's damn good. My first album ever, first tape, License to Kill. I had the Kill version, not the ill version. I had License to Kill.
Right.
Before they had to change it for PR reasons.
Right.
Let's see. NFL, Miami team total over 30.5.
Yes.
Miami
4 touchdowns and a field goal? Hell yeah.
Miami Giants over 47.5 for the game.
Cautious. Be careful with that one. It
Okay.
ain't that easy.
Rams plus 4.5.
Newbie's going to the game.
Wow.
Invited me if I wanted to go out there and go to the game with him. He's convinced this is the game the Eagles lose. I don't think so. They're not going
cover.
to LA and losing.
Yeah,
Rams could cover, but
yeah.
Listen, plus the 4.5. If you got to take a side in the game, it's probably a better bet than laying.
Okay. Drum roll, please. I thought about this game all week. My numbers say 49ers 30-24, but fuck that. Dallas, San Fran over 45.
I think it does go over.
Okay.
And I never think that in a game like this.
Said that leads to the F them alternative line parlay of the week for Crunchy Beaver. Went 2-1 last week with this. Fuck the Giants. Miami, New York Giants over 53.5 at plus 175.
Wow. Okay. Good luck.
Fuck the Eagles. Rams -3 at plus 210.
Woo! I wore the LA stuff. Sometimes I just pick stuff to wear. I wore it because of the Dodgers and all that other crap. But maybe that's a good one. What's the other one?
Fuck the fucking 49ers.
Twice.
Cowboys -3 plus 210. The parlay pays plus 24.94.
Damn.
24-1, 25-1.
That's a 3-game parlay you could get behind. Wow. Push that parlay. 2-1 again. 2-1 again.
Always is. Round robin. Do a round
Maybe
robin.
1 and 2.
Do a round robin. Do a round robin.
Yeah.
Favorite thing about today is what?
All right. Again, love this show. Love you guys watching it from all over the place. We got all these states, countries, all this other stuff. My favorite thing about today is that I woke up literally today. I heard DJ Thump say it. He said he doesn't have fans. He has family. People listening. He's had a really rough week, and he was celebrating with playing the music, but then talking because he got a terrible call a couple days ago of someone didn't wake up, didn't make it. Just sudden gone from this earth. I got an unbelievably strange text yesterday from a dear friend of mine. You know him, TK.
Yeah.
He said, do you know Rob? And I won't say his last name because I didn't know him, but he said, do you know this guy? And I was like, the name's familiar. How would I know him? And he said, well, he worked in a risk room at one of the books here in town. And I was like, I think I've met him. I don't know why. And he goes, he had a stroke a couple days ago. He's brain dead.
Damn.
And I was like, oh my gosh, did you know him? He said, I worked every night with him for like years at the Win. And I said, well, are you going to go see him? Because I was going to go with my friend TK to go see him to help TK. Because at this point, I don't know how much I could help this guy, Rob.
Right.
15 minutes later, he sends me a text. He's gone. And I was like, wow. Okay. He goes, I'm sick. Now, I know where he worked, and I know all the people that he worked with. So I reached out to a couple of dear friends of the show and friends of mine. And there's no words. There's no words. Like, one guy said, I'm devastated. A week ago, he was sitting in a room talking about the college games and making numbers, and he's a UFC guy, big fight guy. And, talking about the next upcoming event and how big of a handle it was going to be. Woke up, had a stroke. He's gone. And I was like, I was fucked up yesterday after that call. I was just like, wow. And I talked about it briefly with Jessica last night. And I was just like, she goes, everything had to align right. Could have been you. Could have been. And I was like, I know. And I get to come here every single day, talk to you, talk to all these people all over. And it's not lost on me. It's not lost on you. Just lucky, man. Just deeply, deeply lucky every day. I don't know yet the arrangements for this guy. I got to talk to some people this weekend. I got to get out in the books and see how everybody's doing, because it's fun. Business is fun when it can be fun, and you kind of build like a team. And I know the guys in the room, man, like you get not like a family, but
no, you spend more time with them than your family,
especially during football season. I
mean, that's always the case, is that you're with those people so often and so much that when you take them out, you remove it. When somebody passes away, it's like it's hard when they just go and they leave. They can take a new job. When they pass away, it takes time. Like, it takes a lot. It's like grief counselors and whatnot. It's hard.
It's really hard.
Everything's out of kilter. And then you start thinking about your own mortality and your own, whoa.
And, like I was trading texts with the doctor, and he's down there earning his check, down south. And I'm going to just read his text verbatim. It just says, when I told him, because I asked him if he knew him, and he's like, the name's familiar. Why? And I told him, and he went, oh, fuck. It's the same in every room. Gout per capita amongst bookies has to be the highest concentration of any profession. The room should just be sponsored by Monster and Uber Eats. There's no more respect amongst the guys on the other side of the counter. He said, you can't take a piss without someone or a leech trying to steal from an obscure market. It has become like that in a lot of places. The lack of respect on both sides of the counter. Kind of a mirror image of society a little bit. Right? We have a lack of respect for each other, and True. It becomes very acrimonious instead of real quick. Just a reminder, don't want to get morbid, don't want to get down. Got to be positive every day. But, man, guy in his mid-40s didn't wake up. My favorite thing about today, I woke up.
Mid-40s.
Younger than you.
Younger than me. Oh, that's...
I'll get confirmation, but they said he wasn't 45.
He wasn't even 45 yet?
Uh-uh.
Oh, that's just... Yeah, I mean, look, hug your loved ones. I mean, we've had kind of a rough couple of days on the show, whether it be, we talked about Dick Butkus to start the show today, when him passing away, and, just different Tim Wakefield. We started the week with Tim Wakefield passing away. It's a chance to, one of the things I'm trying to do very hard, it's difficult to do. We all try to do it, but I'm trying to take a second, more than a second, but like a moment each day to just be thankful for what I have right now. I'm a type of person that I get very, very concerned about things that are going to happen 6 weeks, 6 months, and 6 years from now. I'm a planner. I'm someone who I put plans in place. I am someone who does lists. That's why radio for me was perfect, because the bigger the market size, you went up the ladder. It worked out perfectly. It fit my mind. It fit my ambitions. It fit my work ethic. It was all perfect. But, Madeline said to me the other day, it was kind of funny. She was just like, the future is just fake, right? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, we'll never live in the future. We'll only live in the now. No matter what's going on in the future, you can think about the future, but once it becomes the present, it's no longer the future. You can't live in the past because the past has already been there. You've already done that. So all you can live is in the now. The future is fake. And I was like, it's a pretty good analogy. I was like, yes, the future is fake. That's true. There is nothing that really is ever going to happen to you in the future, because it will be the present then. It won't be the future then. So I was like,
they come up with this stuff,
right?
These kids say something. I mean, they stop me in my tracks.
You're like, oh, and that's kind of how because I've said to her before about that. I've said like, what can you control? The only thing you can control is right now. There's nothing else. So worrying about things that happen in the future, and I'm the biggest culprit of it. Is it that I play strategic things to have different moments in place so I can protect myself from whatever I think might be happening. I've done it my whole life. And I'm trying very hard to just live in the like right now. Don't worry about Thanksgiving. Don't worry about Christmas. Don't worry about the travel that's going to come with it. Don't worry about where I'm going to be on January 1st. Like all the things that I worry about in my life. So this week is a great reminder of that, because you could spend so much time worrying about what is going to happen and you forget about what is happening. And then you don't wake up. And then your friend doesn't wake up. Your spouse doesn't wake up. You mean,
right?
Go to sleep and then don't wake up. Crazy. So not to end on a morbid note, but like,
no,
I think it's a nice chance to kind of appreciate the breath you're breathing
and tell people, like, you know, I mean, we try to show the gratitude every day on this show. And like, I mean, I saw the number. Pat said it the other day on a thing. Like, you can see the scoreboard right here. You can see how many people's in here watching, and we can see the highs and the lows and all that other stuff. We got a consistent group of good people here, man. And there's in the Discord. What's the Discord again?
bvbshow.com.
There's people in there talking. There's people that have exchanged numbers and become friends, have gotten together in other cities because they're going. They know that, like, you know, so-and-so lives in Chicago. I'm going to Chicago. Hey, you going to be around this weekend? Yeah. You want to go eat dinner? Sure. Like, this is a way for people to kind of meet and bond and over sports and over like us talking about crazy shit. It's great. I mean, I can't explain it in a white sheet. We got all these people coming next week. Can you tell me about the show? No.
It's kind of hard, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll talk to them again and we'll meet us. And I don't know who's going to sell it other than me and you. We got a lot of people doing it. We appreciate all of you.
If you want more of this, we will talk to you in 4 hours because you can get it on sports.
Is it 4 hours?
4 hours.
I'm going to see you in 4 hours.
David Allen, 4 hours. We'll be back.
I gotta go.
Have a great weekend. Roll Call Friday. Thank you. It's always the highlight of the week. We appreciate each and every one of you. We'll talk to you on Monday or in 4 hours here.